Hi guys! This is the last stream of the year. No streams till next year, everybody. Hi. No, we're not being sad. I just wanted to put on G-Heal's OST. Ah, I forgot to put on my lipstick. You can't really tell though. Actually, no, I should go put it on. I'll be back. I'm back. You can't even tell, right? You can't even tell. That I put on my lipstick. You applied chapstick while I was away? Nice. Today was an ordeal. Today was an ordeal, guys. I didn't know if I could come on stream or not today. I'll tell you what happened in a bit. Ah, there's a hair in my mouth. Sometimes I feel like there's like a hair in my mouth or on my tongue, and I don't know where it's coming from. I'm just like clawing at my face. Yeah, so I hope that OBS doesn't run into any issues today. Whew. Buddy here. And yes, we are going to watch the newest episode of TTT today. How was everybody's Wednesday and Thursday and Friday? What have you guys been doing? Hiding in my room so I don't get COVID. Do you ever get to leave your room at all? What about, like, what do you eat? Trying to finish K-dramas. Prepared for New Year stuff at home. Waiting for 2023. Which one would you rather have for the rest of your life? Hair in mouth or chapped lips? Hair on my mouth, because at least other people can't see it, right? Enjoyed Sana Day on Wednesday. Just logged off a 12-hour stream to join this one. I get a hazmat suit and prepare for death. I feel like your parents should just leave the house at that point and go to a hotel or something. Had workout yesterday with my friend. Nice. How was your week? My week was it was good, but it was turbulent. It was unwillingly turbulent. Angel. This is my all too well scarf from Taylor Swift. Yes, she handmade it herself for me. I know the feels of unwillingly turbulent. Hope it gets better in 2023. Wow. Let me just tell you now what happened today. So I was importing my videos from my iPhone to my PC because I wanted to work on the vlog. And no matter what I did, the videos were not importing. I goat, bye goat. It gets worse though. It gets worse. It gets worse. So I decide, okay, well, I'm just gonna restart my computer, because they say turning it off and turning it back on fixes everything. So, hi, Pride Noodles. Turned off my computer. When I tried to turn it back on, I got the blue screen of death. And it was like, sorry, we ran into a problem while restarting your computer. We're gonna take a moment and we're gonna fix it, and then we'll restart your computer automatically. Okay, so I was like, okay. So that my computer attempts to restart again. And then the same thing happens. The same thing happens, and it tells me to log into my Microsoft account, which I do, and then it attempts to restart again for the third time. And no matter what I did, I restarted like 5 times, and it kept getting the blue screen of death. I tried reverting to a previous version from like a week ago and see if that would help solve the problem. It did not. So I was like, shit, do I have to like factory restart my computer? Like, would that even fix it? And then I thought, okay, well, if I do that, I don't know if I can stream tonight, because I don't know if I can get all my overlays back and everything and my settings. It would have been a real hassle. Mine did that too, but the revert fixed it. Yeah, I tried the revert, and it was still the same thing. So I was like, okay, I'll disconnect everything. I'll unplug everything. Hopefully, maybe that'll work. I was at wit's end. I didn't know what to do. And then I was like, oh no, did I lose everything again? Because when I got hacked, I had to factory reset my PC, and I lost everything, and I had to reinstall everything, which was a hassle. I lost all my OBS settings, so I was like, oh, it's happening again. It's like out of nowhere, my PC just died on me. I thought the motherboard died or something. So then I asked my friends for help. In the end, I booted it up in safe mode, and then I did like a scan of the computer, and it turns out there were corrupted files on the drive. I don't really understand what happened, but I had to get rid of those corrupted files in order to boot my computer again. But once I got rid of the files, thanks to my friend's help, it restarted like normal. So I got everything back, and I'm just like, oh, thank God. I did not want to have to, out of everything, I didn't care if I lost everything else, but I just didn't want to lose my OBS settings. I didn't want to lose my stream settings, because they're so difficult. They were so difficult for me to set up. I don't know what this corrupted file was. It's like, I'm okay with having to re-download MapleStory and, all my games and other, just my stream settings. I perfected them, and I like them the way they are, and I don't want them to ever change. Okay? Literally, the first thing I thought of was, oh shit, how am I gonna stream tonight? That was my first thought. Did you export/back up your OBS scenes collection? I don't have it backed up, but I should. Because this could literally happen anytime. One of my mods said that pre-built PCs are inconsistent. My PC is pre-built. My PC is pre-built, and I had it shipped from the US to Canada. And then I had my PC shipped back from Canada to the US when I moved to New York. So this PC has been on a few journeys. And when I first tried to boot it up, when I got to New York, it actually didn't boot up. It didn't boot up. I thought it died back then. But it's still kicking. It's still kicking. But yeah, I don't know how to build a PC. Your PC is scared of flights, apparently. It's not that old though. I got my PC 2 years ago. 2020. Hi, Bo. I'm sure if I tried building a PC, I would find it fun, but I'm just afraid to try. It's a whole new world, and I have no idea. I don't even know what the hard drive looks like. I probably wouldn't even be able to tell you like which one is the fan. Hi, Hassan. PC building stream and what I stream with my phone. Alright. I think I eventually do have to get a new PC, but I'm gonna stall as long as I can. I'm gonna stall as long as I can. Okay, I'm gonna live as long as I can with my current PC. Okay, because there's nothing wrong with it, right? Just a few kinks, a few loose screws. So that's okay, right? It feels surreal. It feels surreal that today is the last stream of the year, and tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I feel a little, what's the word? Like I don't want to say goodbye to 2022. Like I swear, I'm gonna look back in the future and I'm gonna think of this year, 2022, as one of the best years of my life. And next year, while I'm living through next year, I'll be comparing it to this year. For sure. I can't believe tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I'm still hanging on to 2022 as well. Yeah, for me, 2021 was a very traumatic year. And 2022 started off not being so great, but it slowly turned into one of my favorite years of my life. Building PCs definitely sounds fun, but you need someone helping you. Yeah, I would need to grab one of my tech friends who knows what they're doing. I would definitely need help. Lots of help. 2022 is not my year. Well, you know what, guys? When things go down, they have to come back up, and vice versa. When things go up, they gotta come back down. Okay? It's just physics. So if this year sucks for you, okay, it's only gonna get better. I don't trust Stream to give me tech support, okay? Remember what happened last time when I was building that little table on stream? I don't think that went very well. You're the only best in this 2022. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta let go of what you have to get better things. Okay? I learned that I can't be clenching my fist like this, trying to hold on to everything I have, because then I'll never get anything new, right? I gotta open it up like this. And yes, I will lose what I have, okay, but better things will come in. Helped a friend build a PC through VC and she got it down first try. I'm afraid. I'm not good with technology. I'm not really good with technology. I don't know nothing about computers. List down the best things in 2022. Ooh, there's too many good things that happened this year. There's too many good things. I always think of my life as having started last year. Like, I didn't start living life until last year. Your streams in the community you built have been one of the best things of 2022 for me. Like, guys, for the first time this year in 2022 was the first time I realized what it's like to live life confidently, to live life loving myself, to do things without worrying 10 steps ahead about what's going to happen down the road. And oh my god, guys, like, some people live like this all the time. Some people live like this their whole lives. I'm like, it's so freeing. It's so liberating. I feel like a huge weight came off my shoulder. I'll tell you the entire timeline of what happened to me in 2022. It's whew. January of this year. I was pretty depressed. I was going through it. I was falling deeper into depression. Okay. February, I thought I got better, so I went on a week-long trip across the US with my friends to attend the Twice concert. Hi, Tainted Sins, or the Twice US tour. I went to all 7 stops, got my cheap thrills and dopamine highs, and also hit rock bottom. My depression peaked and I hit rock bottom in the very middle of the tour, during the Atlanta stop of the tour. I remember distinctly. And I've talked about this several times, but because I was in Atlanta, I was in a completely different city. Like, I felt trapped. It's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't really know anyone here besides my friends who don't know anything about the real me or what I'm going through. I don't know the geography. Like, I can't even take a walk outside. I can't go to the park or get some fresh air. I'm trapped in this Airbnb with people who don't know what's going on and who I have to put a mask on in front of. Anyways, February, terrible. February, terrible. March kind of went by in a blur. I had my birthday in March, but I didn't really do much for it. March was kind of like the beginning of my recovery. Misa AG. Hello. A fellow Misa. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm a March baby like Mina. Soulmates. Soulmates. Yeah, so March I don't really remember much of, honestly. April. I went to Korea in April. Sus, another Misa. Welcome to stream, Misa. I'm Misa. Nice to meet you, Misa. Yeah, so April, I went to Korea for like 3 weeks. And I needed it. Holy crap. I needed that change in environment. Did a lot of healing in Korea. May, came back. And I went to LA for the Twice Encore concert. And that was the first time I went into things with like a renewed mindset. I went to the concert a different person. Okay. I interacted with all my friends as a different person, as a healthier version of me, and I was like, shit, this is nice. I like this. I like this whole being myself, liking myself kind of thing. I like it. Okay, and then all of May, I was preparing for starting stream. I was collecting ideas, trying to teach myself how to use OBS, teach myself how to use Stream Elements. So all of May was a very hopeful month. I did a lot of preparation. I asked my streamer friends for help. I basically taught myself how to stream, and I got started end of May 27th, I think was my very first stream. And ever since then, it's just been uphill. So I would say the best thing that happened to me this year was starting this stream community. I never even planned for it. I didn't know what people did on Twitch. I thought people just played games on Twitch. I didn't know you could actually, like, literally make friends with your community and just talk about nothing and everything. Because, like I mentioned, I never watched Twitch streamers before. I only watched Valorant gamers on Twitch, and they don't really talk to their chat. They just play games and people watch them. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll play Genshin on stream and then people can just watch me. I don't know what I'll talk about though. And then I ended up doing mostly just chatting streams. Like, I didn't think you could make friends with your viewers. I thought they were just strangers who hopped on to just watch you do your thing. But then my streams ended up being completely opposite of that. My streams did not become gaming streams. I tried to play Valorant a few times, but I actually didn't really like it that much because I didn't get to talk to you guys. I felt like I was just in my own world and you were just like outside of this bubble, just like watching me. Yeah, so I prefer the interactive streams. I prefer just talking to you guys, which is very strange because I'm an introvert. I'm a huge introvert, and I used to stutter during oral presentations, and I would like panic before I had to do like a presentation in front of the class. My stream is tagged in MapleStory. Mods. Please. Let's get out of MapleStory. There are some people who can play games like that in chat, but it's a hard skill only few can do well. Yeah, it is hard. Also, I'm not really good at anything. I mean, I'm not really good at any games. Besides MapleStory, but that's not a very streamable game. That's because presentations are forced artificial conversations. Is it? Is that why I was afraid of presentations? Well, I was scared of being visible. I was scared of showing myself in front of people and being judged. But now this is what I do. But I think along the way it's because I stopped being afraid of being judged. I don't know, I just no longer cared. And that was freeing in itself. Other good things that happened in 2022. I made a lot of new friends, and I got closer to friends that I'm really grateful for. I made some changes in my friend circle. Feels like I need games with like downtime or not super fast-paced 24/7. Oh yeah, like Valorant is a very involved kind of game. Like you need to be hyper focused like at all times. So I love Valorant, but I cannot play Valorant for hours and hours on end. MapleStory is so chill. It's so therapeutic for me. Like I love it. I think that's part of it, not being afraid of being judged. I always found that having mastery of the conversation is more comfortable. When it's some topic you didn't select, you aren't its master. That's true. But also I like having practice in talking about things I've never talked about before. It's a life skill. But yeah, I feel like the last 6 months of this year was like an entire year on its own almost. It was like the first half of this year, it was like chapter 1, and then the second half was chapter 2. And it's been going so well that I'm kind of afraid for what 2023 has to offer. I know it's just a year, but it's like I'm stepping forward into like the next era, and or like the next season of the show. And I don't know what is gonna happen. Like, who wrote the season? Like, are there gonna be returning characters? Like, what's gonna happen to the plot this season, you know? Glad to have been a part of it this year. And it's crazy to think that I didn't know any of you guys. Like, even in January of this year, I didn't know who any of you were. And now I know so many of you. Which is crazy. Which is crazy. Because you guys really only just came into my life 3 to 5 months ago. So it's very surreal. It's surreal. You made the second half of this year extra special for us that your streams became part of our weekly routine. It's crazy that I changed your lives as you did mine. Goes to show that life is unpredictable. You can't really plan for it. Like, I just hit start streaming and I didn't know what was gonna happen. And you know what? It ended pretty good. And now I no longer plan for streams. I plan very loosely for things I want to touch upon and talk about during the stream, but otherwise, like, the stream just makes itself as we go along. It's very neat how you view all of this and process it month after month. Cheers to progress and growth in the new year. Like, I know I grew because, first of all, my therapist told me that I've changed so much in the span of a year. And second, a lot of people have told me that I look and feel different. Like, I'm a lot looser, more comfortable. Like, they think I look a lot better, and you know, I act like it too. So yeah, it really is. Getting to know you has been very cool. Never would have thought this would have happened at the beginning of the year. Yeah. So I learned to not plan things or try to control things too much. Sometimes the best things happen when you don't plan for it, when you just sort of let life hit you unplanned. Love how I was able to meet new people too from around the world, which is amazing. It's like you never can plan for this kind of thing to happen. It's like, oh, I'm gonna start Twitch, I'm gonna make a Discord, and I'm gonna create this community, and they're all gonna be like this kind of person, and you know, we're gonna talk about these kind of things. Like, no, like you don't plan for that. You don't plan for that. It just happens. It just happens. It's like a pleasant surprise over and over. Do you have any concerts you're looking forward to next year yet? Definitely the new Twice tour. The new Twice tour. I also want to... Ooh. Let's see. If KCON brings LE SSERAFIM, IVE, NMIXX, New Jeans, all those 4th gen girl groups, I would definitely want to go. Looking forward to NMIXX having some kind of concert in the US. I'm not holding my breath though. Sometimes you just have to be open to the new experience and willing to see where it goes. Exactly. It's the openness that I've trained my mind to develop. Because before I would not be open to change. I would hate change. I want everything to stay exactly as it is. Still, sometimes I do. So I'm a little more open to change now. I tried to be a part of many communities and never could, but I really clicked with this one. It's so welcoming, right? Like, everyone here is just so sweet and so kind and so welcoming. It's really nice. It's really wholesome. JYP Nation concert. I like Twice, but I don't really like... I don't really like the other groups enough to want to go to a concert for them. Like, I like ITZY, I like DAY6, but, you know, I wouldn't... Like, I only want to see Twice in concert. I don't care for, like, GOT7 or 2PM or anyone else. Oh, but NMIXX! Hi, A Rainy Day. Hello. You guys like the scarf, so I thought I would wear it again. Would you go to a lot of the US stops again?
Crazy to think that I have some friends from around the world with same interests. Happy 7th month with Maisa in chat.
Maisa in chat! Thank you for the resub, I. Would you go to a lot of the US stops again or try to go to different countries? It depends. It depends what countries they're going to next year. Like, if they're going to Japan, Korea... I've already been there before. And so I don't think I would be as down to go. But if it's somewhere that I've always wanted to visit, like, oh my god, like New Zealand, maybe even Europe... Yeah, I'd consider it. I'd consider it. If you had told me that one Twice translator would end up being one of my favorite streamers and someone I would start to be friends with and end up having open and genuine conversations with, I probably would have thought you were clinically insane. Life is weird sometimes. Yeah, that one Twice translator. That one big account. That one fan account with 500,000 followers. That one bot-like translator. Yep. And I always knew that... having that many followers was a waste if I wasn't getting to know some of you guys, right? Like, sure, I was popular, but nobody really knew me at all, and I didn't know anyone. I had my mutuals, but I didn't feel connected to my followers at all. So I was like, well, what's the point? What's the point of all these followers if I'm not gonna get to know them? I agree, you are welcoming and relatable from the start, and you've continued to grow in that. Ooh. But seeing like short performances at KCON would be cool. The thing is, I know every year KCON is overpriced. Like, the tickets are always overpriced. So, you know, I'm just hoping that enough of the groups that I like attend to justify the cost of the ticket, which I know is gonna be crazy expensive. I love DAY6, but I love DAY6, but I don't know, I don't love them in the same way I love Twice. Ooh, I really want to go to one of IU or Taeyeon's concerts. I've never gone to either one. So that would be really, really nice to go to one of their concerts next year. Anything besides concerts you're looking forward to next year? Yes, more content creation, more YouTube videos, TwitchCon. TwitchCon in August next year. The Twice community makes the Twice concerts a lot of fun to attend. Everyone's so friendly. Yeah, that's the thing about Twice, right? Twice themselves are wholesome, so their fandom is wholesome. Like fans, like idols. Like, almost everybody I met at the Twice concerts, they were really nice. They were really friendly. Easy to talk to. Huh? Oh yeah, I heard IU concerts are so lit. But she only holds them in Korea. It's like, would I fly all the way to Korea just to go to IU's concert? I love her, but, you know, is the cost justified? Next year, Misa enters OTV. If I actually enter OTV, I will shave my head. I will shave my head on stream. Camp 2023 if Taeyeon comes. Bruh. Taeyeon was in the lineup for Camp 2022 and she didn't end up coming. I don't think I would buy tickets for any camp in the future. Yeah, clip it. Clip it. Do you think your bias reflects yourself? Yeah. I think for a lot of people, they choose their bias based on who they most relate to. And I relate to Mina the most. My bias record is Nayeon, and she's my ideal type. I don't relate to her at all, but she's my ideal type. But I relate to Mina a whole lot. Yeah, no, clip it. Yeah, if I get into OTV next year, I will shave my head on stream. Yeah, that's how confident I am that I'm not gonna get into OTV. Yes, for IU concert in Korea just to see Twice members fangirling. Oh, I know. It would be really cool to go to an IU concert and also see Twice in the audience, but then I feel like I would be distracted the whole time by Twice in the audience to focus on IU. So in a way, I don't want that to happen. My biases are Sana and Mina, so yeah, that's accurate for me too. What is OTV? OTV is offline TV. They're a friend group of streamers, including Lily Pichu, Disguised Toast, Scara, Pokimane, just to list some of them. But yes, it stands for offline TV, and they're a pretty well-known group of streamers. They're basically like a K-pop group, like a co-ed K-pop group, but for streaming. You said it yourself, you just don't know what happens in the future. That's true. And I'd be okay if it came to it. I'd be like, okay, well, I promised to shave my head, so I'll shave my head. I don't know them all, like, not personally. I don't know any of them personally. I know that Disguised Toast is a huge Twice fan, though. So, maybe if I reached out to him on Misayon, on my account Misayon, he would reply? Who knows? Just wear a bald cap? No, I'll shave my head on stream. I'll shave my head on stream. Do you have an OTV bias? I don't really have a bias, but some people have said that I remind them of Lily Pichu. Or like my streams remind them of Lily Pichu, like older Lily Pichu in the older days. Misa joining OTV after meeting them in the Twitch partner lounge. That would be a miracle. That would be a miracle. Another goal next year. Misa and TC Candler. Get me in, guys. I want to be in the top 10. Okay, we settle for nothing less than top 10. Otherwise, I don't want to be in it. Top 10 or bust. Quarter Jade is big into GOT7 too. I'm not into GOT7 though, at all. Their songs were never really my style. Also, I don't stand men in K-pop. Imagine if they watch this stream and recruit you for it to happen. Well, you know what? It's win-win for everybody. Content for them. OTV for me. So, recruit me, OTV. I will shave my head on stream. 2023 goal, getting Misa to somehow come to Texas. I mean, if Twice goes to Texas again for their world tour, I will go. I will go. Yeah, so goal for next year's top 10 most beautiful faces in the world. Me at number 10, and then all of Twice filling the rest of the spots from 9 to 1. Make it happen, guys. You have the outfit of the girl from that K-drama Goblin. What? Was she wearing white with a red scarf? Okay, I actually dropped Goblin on episode like 2 or 3. I dropped it because I wasn't really into the lead characters. I don't really find Gong Yu that handsome. I know, but I don't find him that handsome. And the moment they showed Canada, they showed the characters transporting themselves to Canada, okay, and it looked nothing like Canada. And it was like this idealized, like westernized version of Canada that looked nothing like it. And you know what? I was just like, bruh, this is inaccurate. I will no longer watch this drama. Basics Live is gonna be so cool, right? I want them to perform this entire album live. Okay. It would be such a shame if they never performed Basics live. Basics, Queen of Hearts. Yeah, mostly those two. You know what? I'm sure it was Quebec, but it was not the Canada that I knew and loved, so. Oh! I recently got into Signal, so good. Yes, Signal, the K-drama made in 2016, is my favorite K-drama of all time. Okay? It won the Drama of the Year in 2016, and no drama I've watched has beat Signal in terms of quality, plot, character development, just everything. Hi, I'm C-Rail. The thing is, though, guys, I've rewatched Signal about 8 times now. And the last time I watched Signal was 2 months ago with my friend. Every time I meet a new friend, this is my litmus test for them, okay? I ask them to tell me what they think about Signal. And if they haven't watched it yet, I will rewatch the entire series with them, from beginning to end. And then I will ask them their opinion on it. That is my litmus test for friendship. Yeah, Signal is Drama of the Year. Deserved. Yeah, so nobody can be my friend unless they appreciate Signal. How many people have failed that test? None. Because I pick my friends carefully, okay? What are your thoughts on Hotel Del Luna? High key, I'm biased because IU. I really loved Hotel Del Luna, I did. I thought it was an amazing drama. IU looked gorgeous. Gorgeous. Like every scene that she showed up in, every frame where I could see IU, my eyes were happy, okay? My only gripe with Hotel Del Luna is I didn't think the male lead was good enough for IU. I'm sorry, but that's my only gripe with Hotel Del Luna. My favorite K-drama is still My Mister, but when I eventually finish Signal, I will reconsider my list. My Mister, I've heard a lot of good things about My Mister. A lot of good things. But I did hear that it's a very, very slow-paced drama. And I did try watching it, got to episode 3. I really have to be in the mood to be able to watch very slow-paced dramas. I mean, is anyone? Oh, I would say there are plenty of actors who I would have picked over who they chose for the male lead in Hotel Del Luna. Plenty of actors. I mean, like, I know, like, is any male good enough for IU realistically? But the man they picked, the actor they picked to star alongside her in Hotel Del Luna, I thought was really, like, clearly, obviously, visibly not good enough for IU. That's my only gripe. Misa passed my litmus test, also agree on male lead, at least partially. Everybody that I've watched Hotel Del Luna with, they've all said the same thing. First of all, I don't think they had visual chemistry. They didn't have visual chemistry. He also looked really, really young. I know IU does too, but I don't know. The visual chemistry wasn't there for me. They didn't seem like they would have been a good pairing. They seemed like maybe brother and sister at most. But yeah, the romantic chemistry was not there. My favorite recent dramas are It's Okay to Not Be Okay and My Beloved Summer. Ooh. I also watched 2521 lately. And it was great up until the last episode. I haven't seen My Beloved Summer or It's Okay Not to Be Okay, but I've heard good things about them. Hospital Playlist is also good. You know what? I actually enjoyed Hospital Playlist. I watched all 3 seasons and I surprisingly enjoyed it. Reborn Rich is quite good. That's the one that Tiffany is in, right? Did you watch Nevertheless, an opinion? I wanted to watch Nevertheless because of the 2 girls that were in it. But literally everyone I talked to who watched Nevertheless says don't watch it. It's a horrible drama. Like the only thing that's worth watching is for those 2 girls and their relationship. So I was like, okay, well I'm not gonna give it any effort then. Any non-K-pop shows you're watching? I'm still working on The Crown. What else am I watching? Chainsaw Man, Spy Family. Other than that, not much. I'm not really big on watching shows. What do you mean non-K-pop Korean shows? Singles Infernal. Singles Infernal. Yeah. Did anyone start Singles Infernal? I wanted to talk to you guys about it. But I can't talk about it unless you guys tell me you watched it. Sergi is too damn hot. Guys, Sergi is so overhyped. Sergi is so overhyped. I do not like Sergi. I think she's so boring. She doesn't drink, she doesn't swim, unless you're a hot man. She doesn't answer any of your questions with anything but, I don't know. Let's go Miso with a dub take. Yo, I'm all about Soe. Okay, all about Sun. And I like Nadine too. Yeah, I'm talking about Sergi from Singles Infernal. I saw shirtless men and backed out. I read that as blacked out. I'm like, okay. Sun, yes. All I know is there's some girl that went to Harvard and does YouTube videos, and that is one of the cast in Singles Infernal. Yeah, she's attractive. She's like intellectually attractive. But I don't think any of the guys on the show are good enough for her. I think she needs to date like a Korean American man. Like, not any of those guys in the show. Hi, Burnout. Yeah, I feel so bad for Soe. I would, like, her personality is so similar to mine, and I think she's way too wholesome for that show. Like, somebody please just fly her off the island. So, guys, you need to watch Singles Infernal, because it's so much more than just the Korean version of The Bachelor. Okay? Listen, everyone in the cast is hot and attractive. Both the girls and the guys. And you know what? The drama is actually very, very interesting. Soe is her, she's the best. That's boring if everyone's hot. Everyone's hot, but some are hotter than others. If that makes it any less boring. Best Singles Infernal season? I don't know. I haven't finished season 2 yet. Not all the episodes are out. Yeah, so if you guys like TTT Soulmates, that's basically Singles Infernal. That's basically Singles Infernal. TTT Soulmate was based on Singles Infernal. Yeah, this season though, there's a lot more pretty women than there are hot guys. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'll just see the cast list twice and then when I watch it. Take it back. Take it back. I wanted to show you guys something. What's your favorite pairing in Soulmates? Me and Ayan. Aya, Aya, Aya. The chef guy looks like Nam Joo-hyuk. No. The chef guy is nowhere close to Nam Joo-hyuk. Love Foolish. Yes. So I have this thing where I cannot recognize Twice songs. Like I know what they sound like. I just don't remember the title of the song. It's not just with Twice songs. It's with any song. Like show me any song and I will recognize it. I'll know the lyrics. I'll know the melody. I just don't remember the song name. This one though, I think I've got down. A Foolish Best B-side. B-side tournament winner. Did this song win? Oh yeah, this was the B-side tournament winner. What about Hello? Hello is better in concert. Better live than through my earphones. Only because Up No More was robbed. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, Up No More was beaten by Basics in the tournament. And that was like the last straw. That was like what made everyone turn against Basics. Boomers won the tournament. Let's go. Off stream, we should test Misa's knowledge of Taylor Swift songs. I wish I could play Taylor Swift songs on stream so bad. So bad. Did I post a YouTube video of the tournament? I don't think I did. Thanks. Basics better than Up No More. You know what? I would agree with that now. I like Basics more than Up No More. Then again, I was never really the biggest fan of Up No More to begin with. Like, for me, Up No More was just an okay song. For me, it was all about Baby Blue Love. Baby Blue Love is everything to me, okay? This is not a secret. I've told you guys from the start how I felt about Up No More. I told you it's not my favorite song. It's not a secret. I've said this so many times already. I was so surprised that Basics got so far. I knew it was good, but I didn't expect it to triumph over so many popular songs. Right? And it was so new too. It was so new. Best album tournament? The thing is though, I think a lot of Twice's newer albums will beat out the old albums. Like, Formula of Love, Between 1 and 2. That's gonna be the top 2. It's only gonna be between Formula of Love and Between 1 and 2. So, there's not really any competition. Alright guys. Yeah, not even Twice the Gram can beat those 2 albums. Yeah, Eyes Wide Open is my favorite album. No, Formula of Love is. It's recency bias, guys. Yeah, Formula of Love is just top tier. Also, it has a huge concert buff. They basically performed that entire album in their latest world tour, so we're gonna be biased. The question is, what's the second best? Between 1 and 2, obviously. Perfect World? I don't really know many of the songs in Perfect World besides Perfect World. Let's wait for the Feels English Sister. We might get a teaser by New Year. That would be exciting. Feel Special is underrated. I'd say it's their best mini. I wouldn't say that. Feel Special is best girl, but best album? I'm not so sure about that. Subunits carry the Formula of Love? Nah. Every song carries. Every song pulls their own weight. For me, Hello lost a lot of its charm. I really enjoyed it at first, but now it's somewhat on skip for me. Yeah, it's fun to see it live, but I think the live is the only part about it that makes it fun. I don't really like listening to it on Spotify. Formula of Love has Cactus, Icon, Cruel is definitely strong. Oh yeah, so strong. Formula of Love. Hello is fun to listen to with friends. Ah, okay. I can see the appeal. The best title song and best B-side in one album. Still not the best album. Okay guys, I'm about to show you something. And the first 3 words that you see will define your 2023. Okay, you ready guys? I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Okay, the first 3 words you see. I don't know if this is one from chat. I just saw it on Twitter. There's a lot of these going around. No, I got this from my friend, from my other friend, not from the Discord. I know there's like a few of these versions going around, but this is the one I'm gonna show you. Okay. Okay, first 3 words. You saw Luna? You saw Luna? Crying, sad, makeouts? Makeout relationship single. Very turbulent. Women bags harem. Mina loves Chewbacca. Cap. Lonely woman Luna? Where do you see Luna on here? I don't see Luna on here. In the middle? Oh, I see it, okay. Girlfriend women fight. Girlfriend relationship Spider-Man. I see it now, Cuddle relationship and love. Ooh. Crying, single and busy? Oh no. Lonely wife cuddle. Interesting. Women clone single? I want to see you guys make a story out of the words that you see. Cuddle, busy, Luna. Women, girlfriend, followers. The people who got crying and single, I'm so sorry. Cats make out women. Little did Misa know I write fanfics. Do you now? What kind of fanfics do you write? Intrigue me. I didn't know Luna was on here on this at all until you guys noticed it. Relationship lesbian followers. Okay, burnout. Lonely cat eat. Okay, I'll tell you the words that I saw. Okay, it was girlfriend, wealth, and followers. In fact, every time I see this, I find the word followers. I wrote a lot of Twice fics and Luna fics back in COVID season. Ooh, what ships do you write for? Yes, so girlfriend, wealth, and followers. One of your followers will be a girlfriend? Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll check back in this time next year and see if it was accurate, okay? So you better all come back this time next year. I got lonely rich friend. Lonely rich friend. Sounds like this is a good exercise at bringing out your subconscious thoughts and desires. Is it? So you continue streaming and got followers. One of them became your girlfriend and got more wealth because your stream popped off. Maybe that's the story of 2023 for me. Single, lonely, fat. Oh no. See what else I can find on here. Oh, I see lonely now. See, I keep seeing followers. It's like it pops out to me. I don't want to cry, single and busy. Maybe it means a good thing, Gixel. Crying, single and busy. You're crying because your MapleStory account got banned, okay? And now you are single. But you're incredibly busy, and that leads to you getting promoted at your job, and eventually finding a partner. This one is as well as one in general chat. Orbiting would have left a really smooth comment if she was here after hearing what words Misa saw. I'll bet she would have. I'll bet she would have. Alright, Gig, so we can spin into something else. Don't worry, we can spin into something else better. Thank you for the resub, MC Rail. You're crying tears of joy because you were single after a short toxic relationship and then we're living a busy, fulfilling life. A rainy day, which ships do you write for? Did you tell me or did I miss your comment? Right, I will be back in like 1 minute. I'm back. It was getting too hot. Hi. It was any Chaeyoung ship and Samo for ships. Can you write a Minayon one? Hi, Subby Dabby. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm. Yes, we're gonna watch the 4th episode of TTT. Serious. I love this part. I liked Scientists, but I felt like it was a little bit underwhelming. Oh. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, MC Rail. Thanks for the 5 gift subs. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Alright, guys. Who has not seen this yet? Who has not seen episode 4 yet? Nayeon has the best cheering you on face. Good. Good. I tried to avoid all the spoilers I could for this. I saw that a lot of people were posting clips from it on Twitter. I scrolled past it every time. Scientist is great. With that said, there are a ton of bops on the album that overshadow it, I feel. I completely agree. Completely agree. Alright. This is episode 4 of Time to Twice. And I think this is the last episode, is it? Correct me if I'm wrong. And yeah, it's 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Oh, this is the last episode of this series. Or this season. Let's cherish it. Last episode in the last stream of the year. Whoa! 20 gift subs! Thank you, it's Kazuko! Best thing I ever did. Oh, let's go! Thank you for everyone who gifted subs today. Oh! Thank you for the sub, a rainy day. No TTT New Year because of English single. Is that confirmed? It's coming out that soon? Ah! That's so wholesome! That's so cute! They're all singing it. So cute. Oh, kind of quiet. Is it better now? Here, put it to full volume. Look at them. They're so cute.
우리 어디 진짜 놀러 가는 거 같지 않아? 차 이렇게 멤버들이랑 아까도 같이 타니까 놀러 가는 거 같아. 다현이 왔으면 좋았을 텐데 아쉽다. 진짜. 나는 다현이가 너무 아쉬워할까봐 그게 좀 그래. 다현이 전경 재밌었어. 계속 물어볼게. 상상이 가니까.
예쁘겠다. 여기 완전 활활 타오르면. 불 이거 부채질 해줘. 이거 장갑 끼고.
맞아? 맞아 맞아.
She whistling? That's so cute. Can I just say again how I love that Chaeyoung always seems comfortable no matter what she's doing, who she's with, or where she is. Like, she just always looks so comfortable, and I love that. I love that vibe. I love that show vibe. She's constantly just vibing.
왜 부재질 하는 거야?
How many channels can you fit in that bed? At least 6.
가볼까요?
Oh, Mina was sick?
맛있는 냄새 나.
와
진짜
진짜.
배고프네. 뭐 많이
와.
주워 먹었다고 생각했는데.
가게에서 먹고 가고 싶은데.
진짜.
우리 먹고 가자.
우리끼리?
잘 탄다.
너 뭐해?
나는 이제 내 할 일이 끝났지.
아 이거 해야 되는 거야? 에? 할 일이 끝났다고? 뭔 소리야? 색깔 해봐.
내가 너한테만 조금만 보여줄게.
응.
맛보기로.
Also, don't you guys love the sound of a crackling fire? I love it. It's whoa,
대박.
whoa.
와.
신기하지?
너무 이쁘다.
Oh.
나 이거랑 사진 찍어줘. 나 끝났어.
뒤에서 보는데 너네 키 차이 약간 좀 설레.
자기야. 아기야.
아기야래.
Cute.
아기.
와 냄새 미쳤어. 이렇게 계속 올라와.
Woo.
아 냄새 근데 진짜 미쳤다.
그러니까. 빨리 먹고 싶어.
와 여기 진짜 따뜻하다. 아, 잘 탄다. 아주 잘 탄다.
Sorry, but this is really cool, but it makes me think of Maple Story. Because some of my skills have this color theme, and I'm so obsessed right now, okay? I play Adele and Dawn Warrior on Maple.
예쁘다, 그치? 진짜 불멍하고 싶었는데.
아 맛있는 냄새 나니까 더 배고파. 진짜.
와 냄새.
I mean, I would just stare at it too. It's so pretty. Oh,
Happy almost New Year, Misa. -2.
yay! I pronounced my name correctly. Thank you. Misa. Meesa. Misa.
Remember. 계속 갑자기 이 노래 머릿속에서.
No, it looks weird spelled like that. I still prefer Misa.
시간 진짜 빠르다.
진짜 무서워.
Misa means church mass.
근데 다른 얘긴데 치킨 냄새 너무 많이 나지 않아?
너무 배고파.
진짜 배고파.
미칠 것 같아. 진짜 지금 촬영하고 있는 것 같은 느낌이 안 들어.
Good. I like that.
너무 편해서 가서 어떻게 나올지 지금 상상이 안 가. 나 오늘 그냥 놀러 온 것 같아.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad I don't feel like it's work.
올해 연말 파티를 시작해 볼까요? 우리 잔도 채우고 한번 건배합시다. 좋아요. 드실래요? 막걸리.
저 막걸리요.
Makgeolli.
막걸리 먹어볼게.
I've never tried makgeolli before.
나는
I'm really curious though.
얼음 필요한 사람. 땡큐.
이제 먹을까? 짠 다 됐어? 짠할까?
나는 맥주.
맥주 이거 줘. 나반 줘.
나만 안 마시는 거야?
Aww.
내가 마셔봐. 맥주에다가 얼음 먹어. 멤버들 올 한 해 수고 많았어요. 수고하셨습니다.
1년 동안 함께 해주신 TTT 팀 모든 분들 감사합니다.
Wait, that's so cute. Look at Wasana, her face.
함께 해주신 TTT
Ti. So cute.
분들
감사합니다. 저희만 먹어 죄송해요.
Cheers.
Mina with her glass of Coke.
야.
Yeah.
잘 먹겠습니다.
물? 자연이 없어서 아쉽네.
그러니까.
뭔가 다른 TTT보다 오늘은 뭔가 연말 이런 거라.
Aww.
그래서 진짜 아프구나 싶었어. 지금 운전하느라 힘들었겠다.
나 계란 먹어도 돼?
응, 계란 줄게.
고마워. 보람차고. 보람차. 행복하다.
아 근데 진짜 신기하다.
What are they eating?
이렇게 어른이 돼가지고 술도 마시네.
그니까. 촬영하면서 난 술 먹는 게 너무
It
신기해.
it does. Chicken and pizza?
근데 차에서 다 치킨 피자 냄새 그러니까 너무 빨리 먹고 싶었어.
근데 그런 냄새 들으면 배불러도 먹고 싶지 않냐?
나 뭔지 알아.
It must be cold in there if they're all wearing their jackets.
나도 완전 급하게. 나도 원래 주고 싶었던 게 있었는데.
Year-end useless gift exchange.
그럼 쓸데없는 선물 한번 시작해 볼까요?
아 궁금해.
민나랑 눈 마주쳤어. 난거 같아, 민나 난 거 같아. 느낌이 왔어.
난 거 같은데. 뭐뭐야.
Ah?
아 근데
나 아닌 줄 알았어.
근데 주려고 했었던 건 너무 커가지고 다른 걸로 했어. 일단 열어보고 주려고 했었던 거 말이죠.
너무 설레 마음이.
뭐 강아지 키우니까
It's dog food? Wait, cat food?
그거 키우면
진짜 쓸데없다.
너무 그거 키우면 돼. 원래 오이 키우는 거를 주고 싶었는데
Cucumber.
키우는 건 뭐야?
생각이 너무 좋았다. 아 캣닙 진짜 쓸모.
그거는 근데 지켜봐야 돼. 만약에 포도배가 너무 잘못.
They actually might eat it. They actually might eat it. That's pretty useless. That's pretty useless. This is kind of cute.
나야. 사나 나야. 이것은요 오늘 아침
Freshly delivered.
그 아침 7시 전에 도착한 따끈따끈한
Not even wrapped.
이거 만약에 안 왔었으면 어떻게 됐어?
찔릴 것 같아.
인형인데 뭔가 이상한
다현이가 난가 봐.
이상한 인형.
Oh. Oh.
인형이야 인형.
완전 징그러운
인형 아니야?
Why wouldn't you guess that?
바퀴벌레 인형 이런 거 아니야?
나 진짜
A stuffed cockroach?
빨리 열어봐.
What is that?
오징어 쿠션.
A squid-shaped pillow. It's a squid pillow.
진짜 맛있겠다.
맛있게 생겼다. 감사해요.
It's not useless though.
나 이거 스케줄 때잘 쓰고. 이거
It's so oversized and inconvenient to use.
옆에 이렇게 다들 그렇게 쓰레기 버리는 거야.
It's a cooked squid too, isn't it? It's cooked?
형이
Yet the shape is horrible.
그 사람에게
나다. 아, 저 마니또 너무 좋은 것 같아. 한
진짜.
명의 사람이. 너무 설레.
너무 설레. 진짜 쓸데없.
Yeah, right? I want to do this with my friends next year too. Just useless gifts.
한 번도 본 적이 없는 물건인 것 같거든.
난것 같아. 태양이 진짜 궁금해. 어제부터 계속 그 얘기 해가지고. 그림 그리는 거.
뭐지?
그거 보너스가 또 있어.
보너스가 있어? 지우개?
An eraser?
와, 진짜 안 쓸 것 같아.
용필 있었는데. 꽃을 사진다.
우와
이야.
이거 귀엽다 뭐야?
Wait, that's so cute.
지우라고?
글 쓰고. 난 한 번도 미나 언니가.
Wait, that's not even useless at all. That's not even useless. I would love that kind of gift. Maybe not the eraser though. Like a pencil and a notebook. I would like that.
글 쓰고
맞아.
그림을 그리고 진짜 아예 한 번도 못 본 것 같아.
이야, 고마워.
응, 근데 연필이 없잖아.
Sorry this is late, but passing this along from Orbi to Misa. I can't wait to make your 2023 come true as your wealthy follower girlfriend. Thanks, Orbi. Draw with this eraser?
나는
Not the exclusive Chaeyoung Polaroid too.
뭔가?
고마워. 자꾸 두근두근한 마음 있어요.
나연이에요.
Oh.
뭔가 있다. 또 나연이야. 근데 나 항상 나연이거든? 나 나연이한테 선물 진짜 많이 했어. 이번에는 갤럭시 폰 케이스랑
That's pretty useless. That's pretty useless.
나연이가 아이폰을 쓰잖아요. 그래서 근데 좀 귀여운 거 일부러 샀지.
Oh, it's super cute too.
그리고 이 장갑.
Wait, what?
맞아. 나 그래서 마지코 같은 거 하나 있는 거야. 근데 그거 안 되겠다 싶어서 진짜
Baby mittens.
너무 잘 골라.
아파하겠다. 나연아 줄게 내가.
Dahyun, I miss her.
타고 갈 것 같아.
She'll say no thanks.
언니.
Cute and useless.
아, 나예요?
왠지 나일 것 같아. 아, 근데 정연이 뭔가 되게
나는
잘 준비했을 것 같아.
나는 내가 직접 포장도 했어.
Oh, she even wrapped it.
쓸데없게?
쓸데없대요.
나 맞지?
지효야.
Ah.
진짜로 나야?
어.
아, 그래?
Look at that wrapping. That is some class right there. That is effort.
짠 거야. 완전 정성인데? 진짜 잘했어 포장을. 근데 콧구멍이 벌렁거리네.
너무 좋은 걸 줬는데?
Huh? What is it?
뭐야?
야, 쓸데가 있는데?
뭔가 내가 사기에는 돈이 아깝고 누가 사주면 좋은.
Wait, that's not even useless. That's a very useful gift. It's an automatic alcohol dispenser.
너무 고맙다. 그러니까
꼴찌다 꼴찌.
근데 진짜 딱 그건 것 같아. 내 돈 주고 사기는 조금 아까운데 있으면 쓸 것 같아. 있으면.
No, Jonghyun did not understand the assignment.
이거 너무 괜찮다. 진짜 언니는 꼴꼴꼴꼴 꼴등이야. 그냥 마니또도 받아도 돼. 친구 필요 없겠다.
고마워.
저런 반응이 나오면 안 돼. 고마워.
고마워.
Bro, you don't want to say thank you. Wait, what? What'd you say?
저런 반응이 나오면 안 돼. 고마워.
고마워 나오면 안 돼.
우리 고마워도 안 했잖아.
뭐뭐한테만 쓸모없는 걸 줘.
When was just eating.
근데 나 그 구매한 거 도착가 안 돼가지고 집에 있는 거 가져왔어.
Eh?
나를 보면서
즈그즈그즈그즈그.
Wait, she's so cute. That's so cute.
꽤 괜찮은데?
What?
뭐야? 그게 진짜 찍혀?
진짜 찍히는 거야. 이제.
Wait, that's so cute.
그래서 이거도 주긴 했는데
That's not useless at all,
그냥 선물이.
right?
꼴찌다. 왜냐면 나 샀는데 한 번
Does that actually work?
이건 뭐 넣어야 돼?
메모리를 넣어야지.
야 근데 이거 너무 작아가지고 찍어 보이지도 않아. 쓰레기 아니야?
It's cute trash.
생겼지? 좋은데?
예쁜 쓰레기.
귀여워.
That's really cute.
내 선배 받고 싶은
This
사람.
freaking JYP bag. Freaking JYP bag.
나는 선물이 2개야. 아니 이거는 누구한테 가면은 진짜 쓸데 있을 수 있어.
하나지.
어쨌든 왜요? 왜 그렇게 생각하시죠?
무슨 느낌이에요?
세영이.
나야? 궁금하다.
나 근데
Don't tell me it's Twice albums. What is it?
이거 보니까 짜증난다.
Is it a JYP album?
C 타입이잖아. 아 이거는 완전 코랄 웜톤의 정석 립 글로즈야. 와 진짜 절대 안 따르는 거잖아. 촉촉한 립 틴트야.
어울릴 것 같아. 안 어울릴 것 같아.
So it looks, guys, I don't know if I'm warm tone or cold tone. Like some people just know like what tone they are. I don't know what tone I am. Hope it doesn't look good.
진짜 약간 느낌 있다.
이거 인연놀이 하는 거.
아, 엄마 거 빼서 바르는 거.
와
진짜 엄마 거 바른 거 같아.
진짜 안 어울린다. 진짜. 나 몰랐네.
나도 세영이가 완전 매트한 거만 발라.
Who useless gifts for Chaeyoung? Actually useless.
네.
저는 뭐 한 분 남았잖아요. 왜 우리 주고받는지 모르겠어.
Oh, they got each other.
현이는 그럼 누구야? 아 나 아닌가 봐.
Oh.
아, 쯔이도 안 못 봐.
궁금해.
What is that?
널 위해 준비했어. 집에서 심심할 때마다 좀 해봐.
Toy microwave.
정현이는 약간 쓸모 있는 걸 줘가지고 반응이 더 좋다.
쓸모는 있어. 빨리 꺼내봐.
I want to know what it is.
와, 진짜 킹 받는 스타일.
이거야 이거.
아니 열어봐. 편지도 있어.
지금 생일 지난 거 주자. 와.
What?
쓸모있네. 쓸모는
I mean, yeah, it's not entirely useless.
어쨌든
Wait, I want to see that again.
있어.
고마워요. 어쨌든
Birthday decorations. She's so funny. She's so funny. I wish Dahyun was here. I'm so sad. Misa, if we're getting you a useless gift, what would be the most useless thing we get? Oh. What would be the most useless thing to get? I think you had to surprise me. Solar powered flashlight.
이제 이거 읽고 여기다 태워버리는. 멋있다. 그치?
Any album from
근데 글씨 좀
a group I don't stand, like a boy group that I don't stand.
메모장에 쓸 거.
그림이 있는데
너무 예쁘다.
와 이거 완전 수련의 감성인데 이제.
너무 예쁘다.
나부터 해?
I have to go through the effort of selling the album.
우와 시작한다.
두미나
Yumina.
여름 오글거리는 편지 오랜만에 써보라 해서 써본다.
A Maple Story 2 gift card. Yeah, exactly.
다 같이 힐링하러 그리고 첫 연말 파티인데
Lotion album.
시간이 안 좋아서 너무 아쉽네.
Aww.
그래도 아플 때 혼자 있는 것보다
Is this Sana? Oh, no, it's-
누군가가 있는
It's not Sana.
게 덜 외롭더라. 우린 항상 같이 있겠지.
약간
있긴
말투가
하지만
약간 꼰인데. 외롭더라. 아니 미나 성대모사 하는 거 아니야?
우린 항상 같이 있긴 하지만 히히.
Hehe.
2022년 벌써 얼마 남지 않았네. 올해도 수고 많았다 미나야. 언제나 묵묵히 자기 할 일은 최선을 다하고 완벽하게 해내줘서 고마워. 1살 차이 동생이지만 배울 게 정말 많은 미나야. 같은 팀이 되어줘서 고맙고 앞으로도 잘 부탁해. 언제나 사랑한다. 정연.
무슨 의미? 마지막 정연.
장현
열어봐야겠다.
Was sweet. That was sweet.
안돼 같이 읽어야 돼.
그래 안 읽어.
너무 누군지 알잖아.
우리 예쁜 쯔위 쉬는 날에 먼저 놀자고 해주고 쯔위의 많은 얘기도 해주고 항상 재밌게 놀아줘서 고마워. 너는 솔직하게 내 얘기를 할 때도 있지만 너는 혼자서 생각할 때만은 너무 아니까 걱정될 때가 많았어. 근데 지금까지 힘든 것도 많았을 텐데 잘 이겨낸 거 대단하고 멋있어. 지금 너랑 멤버들이랑 이렇게 같이 있을 수 있는 것만으로도 너무 행복하고 고마워. 앞으로도 같이 재밌는 것들 많이 하자. 너한테 9명이나 친구 언니들이 있으니까 언제든지 기대.
Aww.
항상 고맙고 사랑해.
야한 몇 시간 동안
아니야 그게 그렇게 틀려가지고. 아니 뭔가 이 말. 뭐라고 생각해?
왜 대답해?
Yeah, she did say 9 언니es.
누가 봐도 채영이겠죠 이거는?
그런 거?
사랑하는 우리의
Cute.
밝은 에너지 선아 언니. 선아 언니 안녕. 나는 언니의 삐연 친구 채영이야. 벌써 11월 중순이 되어
Yeah, me says the ninth Annie exactly.
올해도 지나가고 있네.
Or Kevin Pippin.
무엇보다도 우리 트와이스가 좀 더 함께 하게 될 수 있어서 참 감사하고 또 큰일을 해낼 것 같은 느낌이야. 언니가 우리 트와이스에 있어줘서 생기는 밝은 기운이라든지 먼저 살갑게 다가가는 언니를 보면 참 배울 점이 많고 대단하다는 생각이 들어. 언니가 일본을 떠나서 한국에 온 것도 10년이 되어가네. 너무 고생 많았고 또 대단하고 가끔씩 얼마나 가족이 그리울까라는 생각도 들어. 올해는 우리가 큰 선을 하나 더 넘고 얼마 안 남은 2022년을 잘 보내보자. 내년엔 또 다른 힘듦도 있을 테고 또 늘 그럴 듯
늘 그렇듯 바쁠 테지만
우리 같이 재밌게 이겨내면서 함께 해나가자. 항상 우리는 어떻게든 이겨내고 나아가고 발전해왔으니까 내년엔 더 잘할 수 있을 거야.
That's a very long letter.
고맙고 사랑해.
Aw.
채미가.
왜 이렇게 길어?
쓰다 보니까 길어졌어.
고마워.
자, 이제 태우면 돼.
Number.
아주 훈훈하구만요.
아니야.
너랑 가네.
안 써. 왜 아파? 찜 아니야?
첫 줄에서 누군지 알 것 같아요.
This is Chewy.
나연 언니.
Nayan 언니.
잘 못 쓰지만 이해해줘.
Oh.
미나야. 미나네.
나인 줄 알았어?
Is Mina?
처음에 글씨를 약간
바꿔보려고 했는데.
Is Mina? Is Minayan? Oh my god! I did not expect this.
첫 줄에서 누군지 알 것 같아요. 나연 언니. 난 편지 잘 못 쓰지만 이해해줘. 미나야. 미나네.
나인 줄 알았어?
근데 포기했어, 지금.
처음에 글씨를 약간
바꿔보려고 했는데. 좀 딱딱하게 쓰려고 노력을 해봤는데 한 쪽쪽까지밖에 안 됐어.
올해 1년이 벌써 끝나간다고 하니 믿기지가 않은데 올해는 언니 솔로 앨범도 있었지. 진짜 멋있었고 언니 열심히 하는 모습 보고 힘이 났고 감동받았던 것 같아. 해외도 많이 다니고 언니는 특히 바쁜 1년이었을 것 같은데 항상 우리 웃게 해줘서 고마워. 그런 언니다운 언니 모습도 좋지만 난 애기 같은 베이비 나연도 많이 좋아해요.
이거 누가 원스가 아니야?
Feels like a one throw. It's so cute.
이거 누가 원스가 아니지?
베이비나 나를 좋아하는
So cute.
스윗하네.
Sweet하네.
재계약하고 앞으로도 많은 시간을 함께 할 수 있어서 너무 좋고 언니랑 같은 팀이어서 트와이스여서 행복해. 이런 동생이지만 앞으로도 잘 부탁하고 항상 고마워 사랑해. 너무 기분 좋은 편지인데? 고마워요.
Oh, I got my Minayan.
훈훈하다.
베이비 나요.
Baby Nayan.
안녕 막내 탱아. 귀여운 막내 울챙이.
Is it Sana?
요즘 들어 부쩍 같이 밥 먹자고 연락 자주 해서 예전보다 많이 이런저런 얘기들 나눌 수 있어 너무 좋다.
지효다.
Ah.
채영이가 중학생일 때 처음 만나서 연습생 때 서로 안녕하세요밖에 안 하던 우리가 너무 감사하게도 트와이스라는 팀을 만나 가족만큼이나 소중한 사이가 되었다는 게 정말 신기한 것 같아. 데뷔 초일 때만 해도 고등학생이라 깊은 대화까지는 나누지 않았던 것 같은데 이제는 언니 동생을 넘어서 둘도 없는 서로를 너무나 잘 아는 소중한 친구가 된 것 같아. 이 관계가 정말 감사하다. 하트. 너무 빨리 어른이 되지 말고 늘 트와이스의 귀여운 애교쟁이 막내로 남아줘.
Yo.
사랑스러운 채양아, 우리의 직업이 가끔은 버거울 때도 있겠지만 9명 서로 든든히 의지하며 더도 말고 덜도 말고 지금처럼만 딱 지금처럼만 함께하자. 아주 오랫동안 정말로 온 맘 다해 채영이가 행복했으면 좋겠어. 늘 고마워. 우리 채영이 하고 싶은 거 다 해. 아주 많이 아끼고
뭔데?
The smoke got in my eyes, sure. 아야, 아야.
다 해. 아주 많이 아끼고
뭔데?
행복하자.
영희야,
우리.
왜
Bonk.
귀여운 채.
거기서 나는 근데 나랑 정현이 의 톤이 달랐어. 우주 최강 세계 최고 울 리더 지효.
나연 언니가 줬어?
여기서 왜 티나는 거야? 7년이라는 시간 동안 너가 이 팀을 이끌어주고 든든하게 리더로 있어줘서 너무 고맙고 다행이고 어쩌면 당연한 듯이 지금까지 제일 앞에서 달려줬던 너지만 사실 당연하지 않은 거잖아. 가끔은 뒤에서 쉬고 싶고 지치고 이런저런 갈등과 고민도 많았을 텐데 묵묵히 건져주고 겉돌거나 따라오지 못하는 멤버 하나 없이 여기까지 잘 도와줘서 고마워. 그리고 요즘은 너의 긍정적인 마인드와 해맑게 웃는 모습 덕분에 힘든 스케줄에도 멤버들이 힘이 많이 되는 것 같아. 가끔은 흐트러져도 되고 흔들려도 되고 쉬어도 되니까 힘든 건 나누면서 행복도 나누면서 앞으로 7년 17년 더 가보자 같이. 히히. 뭐야?
Legit, I think that was the most touching letter.
10주년이 끝인가 보다.
Only 17 were
나는
here.
언니랑 이미 10 몇 년 알았는데 그러면
앞으로 7년, 그 다음 17년, 24년 일단.
Yeah, copium. Okay, copium.
오케이. 감사해요.
진짜 들으면서 나도 감동이다.
너무 고마워요.
자, 읽어볼게요.
아, 너무 누군지 너무 티나.
뭐뭐 언니. 친구 같은 뭐뭐 언니.
글씨가 두 감동.
맞아, 언니긴 해. 진짜 언니야.
야, 진짜 사나도 되게 진짜 오래 썼다.
맞아.
Aww.
메모리 썼어.
생일을 먼저 맞이해서 한두 달 동안은 언니야 기기기. 그래서 평소엔 자기 친구 없다고 그러지만 사실은 누군가를 대할 때 처음에만 그렇지 가까워지면 누구보다도 가까운 사람들이랑 더 가까이 지낼 수 있는 사람이고 사람을 대할 때 상대방을 편하게 해줄 수 있는 그런 친구라 생각해. 그런 모모가 우리 멤버라서 다행이고 나랑 잘 놀아줘서 고맙고 너가 내 친구라서 더 재밌어서 행복해. 내년에도 우리 재밌게 보내보자. 사랑해 내 친구.
야, 글씨 진짜
고마워.
That was cute.
근데 지금 대단한 거 같아.
여기가
어떻게 나보다 한국어를 잘 쓰지?
진짜 잘 써. 고마워.
다음.
Super wholesome episode.
긴장돼?
나 말고.
물어본 거야?
긴장 되겠다고.
정연 언니. 정연 언니. 하트 했는데 하트 지움.
Eh? Really? Wait, I want to see it. I want to see it.
언니. 하트 했는데 하트 지움.
Where?
색칠한 거래.
아.
누가 봐도 색칠한 게 아니고.
No, that's a scratched out heart. What? Yeah, that's looking scratched out. That's scratched out.
아니야. 연습생 때 처음 숙소 들어왔는데 언니가 가장 인상 깊었어. 먼저 와서 필요한 거 있으면 얘기해달라고 했어. 말이 안 통해도 도와주려고 했어. 그때부터 언니가 나를 잘 챙겨줬었어. 내가 많이 답답했었을 수도 있는데 지금까지도 계속 잘 챙겨줘서 고마워. 가끔 털털한 모습에 속이 여린 것도 알아.
Soon.
그래서 그런지 항상 주변 사람들을 챙기고 잘 도와주려고 해. 다른 사람까지 하는 모습을 다른 사람까지? 다른 사람까지
생각까지.
다른 사람 생각까지 하는 모습을 보면 옆에서 많이 배우게 돼. 언니는 멋지고 예쁘고 사랑스러운 사람이야. 이라 앞으로도 계속 사랑을 많이 받고 행복이 가득한 사람이 되길 바랄게. 항상 고맙고
Aw,
사랑해.
that's sweet.
다이츠.
Bite you.
고마워.
Yeah, you see the difference between the first and last heart? Oh, Dahyun's letter. Oh.
올해 아주 많이 수고했고 우리 내년에도 함께 가보자고! 열심히 가보자고! 다현이 여기 합성해주세요.
언니 뭐였지 우리?
아 우리 렛츠고 안 하기로 했어 이제.
I'm sure someone's already translated it on Twitter.
내가 처음에 할게. 재현이가 뒤에. 가자 고! 가자 고!
오케이.
트와이스 잘하자.
가자 고!
가자 고! 맞아 이거?
맞아.
오케이. 원스 여러분들 그럼 우리 한번 2023년에도 열심히 달려봅시다. 다현이도 함께. 타임 투
Is that it? No.
가자 고!
That was it? No. Short is 35 minutes, actually. I'm sure it's been translated by now. We grew older with years of experience. We finally managed to have a year-end party comfortably amongst ourselves. But every time we decide to go out, there's always a member missing, and this time it's Dahyunni. We talked about how sad you must have been today because you couldn't join us, and knowing your personality, that this sadness will last a pretty long time. Aw, thinking about it, my heart hurts a little too, but don't be too sad. We still have a lot of time to go out somewhere all together, so let's all be together then. Let today be the last time you're sick this year. Let's be healthier next year. Our dupe. Thank you, always, and love you. Oh, that's so sweet. Ooh. Ooh. Her handwriting belongs in a museum. It's very distinct. It's very distinct. Is it accurate? Why am I grading this translation on stream? This person translation is usually not bad. We have 오늘이 심하기로 하고 내년에 더 강하게. Misa proofreading on stream. I feel sad that it's over. I wanted at least one more day with them.
원스 여러분들 그럼 우리 한번 2023년에도 열심히 달려봅시다. 다현이도 함께. 타임 투 트와이스!
Yes, it's accurate. It's accurate. It's accurate. Like, I wanted to at least like see them go to bed and like, I don't know. It feels kind of abrupt. It feels kind of abrupt. Oh, so cute. And now it makes sense that Mina was sick while filming this. Like, no wonder she slept that much, right? No wonder she didn't talk that much. They could have FaceTimed Dubu. I mean, she was sick. She was sick, right? She probably needed her rest. That was really nice. Let's watch it half speed 1 more hour with them. Oh my god. Okay, half speed. I can't do this. My attention span. My attention span. I am sure they face called Dubu, but maybe personal time only and off camera. Yeah. And if Dahyun was sick, she probably didn't look her best, didn't look ready for the camera anyway, so. That sounds like a good trap beat. This sounds like a good trap beat, really? You're right. Kinda slaps, kinda slaps. Make it super fast now? I don't think it's gonna sound nearly as good super fast. Okay, 2 times speed. Not nearly as good. Wait, how about 1.25 the speed? Not bad? Anyways, that was a really wholesome episode. I really liked that TTT. How did that rank among your TTT rankings, guys? How did this season rank in your overall TTT rankings? That was actually really wholesome. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, one of the best if there was Dahyun. It was so relaxing and so healing. I know some people say that this kind of content is boring, like compared to their other TTTs where they're playing games and stuff, but I love this. Like I love this kind of content. I love the vibes. It can't be ranked because of the wholesomeness. Yeah, I love the cozy vibes. Like, I love watching them play games, but I also love this kind of wholesome content. I think it's so cute. I think it's so genuine and sincere and authentic, and it's really healing. It's really healing. No script too. It's cute and chill and wholesome, and it's just Twice being themselves. And you can tell that they really enjoyed it too. Like, you can tell that they felt relaxed the whole time, and it was like a vacation to them. So just seeing them happy makes me happy. It might be boring for people starting to stand them, but for me, cozy vibes and natural reactions are the best. Absolutely. Cutest reaction at 17, 18? 17, 18.
느낌이에요.
This is the best type of TTT. I would say my favorite TTTs are the karaoke TTT. Where's their TTT playlist? Am I blind? Oh, Time to Twice. Their first New Year's TTT, that was fun. Oh, and the Tudum Tour TTT. I think those would be my top 3. Oh, but no, I can't pick. Because I like the TTT Soulmates too. No, I can't pick. Nope. I cannot pick and I will not pick. I also haven't finished watching Yes or No. And I haven't finished watching Tudum Forest. Everything was #1 with Twice. It's yeah, no, I don't want to rank it. I don't want to rank it because I love all of them. Maybe some are better than others, but a lot of them I say are just tied in my hearts. The crime scene ones are fun while watching them, but it's not really fun to rewatch because you already know what happens. Tudum Forest was special because Jonghyun came out to it in her hiatus. I started watching it, but this was around the time that I retired. So I took a huge break from Twice. TTT year-end marathon. Soulmate is too much of a betrayal. Oh, it is. But guys, I'm gonna say it again. If you like TTT Soulmate, watch Singles Inferno. Okay, just imagine the cast as Twice members. Thought the crime ones were the weakest TTT. You know what? I really enjoyed the mystery of the crime ones while watching them. I did. But then afterwards, after we found out the culprit, like, I will never go back and watch them again. Save your favorite Twice V Live now. It's about to close. Oh, I'm sure onces have downloaded V Lives and re-uploaded them on Drive. But yeah, I would be okay if they never did a crime scene season again. I would be okay with that. I'd be okay if they just alternate between like healing TTTs and game TTTs. The only TTT I wasn't a huge fan of was the one with the karaoke. It was just pure chaos and yelling. I liked it. I liked it. It was one of the funniest TTTs at the time when it came out, but I think since then there have been a lot of funny ones. So maybe it doesn't hold up. Noraebang is classic Twice. But yeah, I think if you download all the V Lives, it's like 100 terabytes or something. I don't know, something like that. I do not have the space for that. I do not have the space for that. Yeah, TwiceBot has everything. I don't know if it's 100 terabytes. Maybe it's not 100 terabytes. I just remember seeing the file size and it was way more than my PC could ever handle. I don't like TTT games because of the competitiveness of Nahyo. I like it. I think games are fun when there are competitive players. If no one's competitive, it's not fun. TTT High School was fun too. Yeah, you don't care. I would be down for TTT High School Part 3. I would. It's surreal to me to think that Twice are still 9 and whole after all these years. It brings warmth to my heart. Misa, I hear you play Valo. I do. I'm on a bit of a break though. I'm in my MapleStory era right now. But yes, I will eventually, inevitably get back to Valorant. I played Comp the other day. I got Plat 3. Yeah, you don't care. I peaked at Diamond 2. Right now I'm Plat 3. But I have not. I'm very rusty. I'm very rusty. What rank are you, a rainy day? I'm not cracked. I am not good at games. I'm not. I'm not a natural gamer. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I never had any games to play when I was younger because we were so poor. Like, what I played Maple Story, Neopets, and Mario Party. Those were the games that made up my childhood. Oh, yeah, I never solo comp. It's too toxic out there. I usually comp with my friends. Thank you, Santa Claus. I don't have friends so solo queue for me. Well, you can add me on Valorant. You can add me on Valorant, and when I get back, we can play together. I hit Immortal, then quit last month. Yes, my name is Misa #baby. But your Valo games, I used to do them, but they got a little bit chaotic. Also, I'm very rusty right now. Explain the baby. Okay, so my name is Misa #baby on Valorant because one time I queued into a game with the random, and he kept singing Misa baby, and you know what? It just got stuck in my head, and so I put baby in the hashtag. Okay. Yeah, I added the dude as a friend, and he never came back online again. So. And yes, I have the Valo. No, I have a legit Valo debuff when I play on stream. One, I get distracted. Two, my PC cannot handle both stream and Valorant. So my FPS goes down to like 100, and I literally suck every time I play on stream. So listen, when I get a better PC, I will try to play Valorant on stream more. Didn't know the next step to take after that, so he just vanished. But you know what? It's stuck. Misa baby. Say something. Oh yeah. And during that TTT, got me thinking, are you guys good at writing letters? Like those kind of sentimental letters. Are you good at writing them? Like if you had to do that. Of course not. 100 gifted subs for new graphics card. You ever try Final Fantasy 14? I don't, but I know lots of friends who play it, so I know the general gist. I've seen them play the game before. I'm good at typing them. My handwriting sucks. No, but it's all about the handwritten component. That's what makes it special. I write better than speak, to be honest. I'm very practiced in writing sentimental letters. Good. Good. Yeah. I prefer writing long sentimental letters than saying any of it like on call or in person. I'm very good at writing sentimental letters, especially if I'm very close with them. But yeah, my love language is words of affirmation, right? So words to me have a lot of weight, whether I'm receiving them or I'm giving them. So when I'm writing something, I tend to like pour everything into them. And handwritten letters are so special. Like if you have any handwritten letters from your friends, just keep them. They're so special. I have a bulletin board on this wall behind this computer here, and I put all my handwritten letters on it, and all the Polaroids I've taken with my friends, and all the little Christmas cards they've given me over the years. It's my happiness corner. My happiness corner. Are you a Shakespeare reader? Not really. The only Shakespeare I've read was for school, for high school. My friends don't have hands. I'm sorry to hear that. I write my best friend a letter every year for her birthday, and one year it was like 3 pages long. That's hilarious because I always jokingly ask my friends to write me a 10-page long essay for my birthday. I don't want a gift, I want a 10-page long essay. I'm just joking though. One time, one of my friends actually wrote me like a three-page essay though. It was very sweet. It was very sweet. But yeah, I don't really want physical gifts, but I want to know what they think of me. Who's gonna write me a 10-page essay unless they're in love with me? But you know what? I'll welcome it if they're down to write it. Gift idea: Minayan fic. Yes. I did get a Minayan fic once for my birthday. I think I got 2 Minayan fics for my birthday. We're all in love with you, Misa. Platonically, right? Platonically. MLA format? I don't care what format it is. Okay? I don't care. It's about the content, not how you write it. Okay, cover letters for job is different. Nobody likes to write cover letters. Nobody likes to write cover letters. I love writing. I hate writing cover letters. Okay, no. Double spaced? Sure. Misa, you write those confessions, you know someone will do it. Don't actually do it. You always get a Minayan fic gift on your birthday? Lucky. Yeah, right. 10 pages is a lot. And it's okay. You guys don't have to write me letters because you have already written me enough letters that I know your feelings. Okay? A lot of you guys have already written me essays, so I don't need to ask for any more from you guys. We already had that trust established. You ever write a poem for someone? Ooh, I'm not good at writing poems. I am not good at writing poems, so I've never written a poem for someone before. Going to bed. I have to shop for New Year's dinner tomorrow. Happy New Year's, everyone, Misa. The plushie, her name is Small Meanery, and she's my child. We don't say the P word around here, okay? My child, Small Meanery. Bye, multimedia. I have a very, very busy weekend coming up. I have a Christmas Eve dinner party to go to tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm going to another dinner party. Sorry, did I say Christmas Eve? I keep saying this. I keep saying Christmas Eve. I mean New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's, Misa's child. That's right. She likes to be acknowledged. I've said this like 3 times already. New Year's Eve. I mean, okay, I have a New Year's Eve dinner to go to tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I have a New Year's Day dinner to go to. So it's back-to-back dinners. It's going to be exhausting. I will be passed out. But hopefully I have a good Sunday this Sunday. And not a shit one like last Sunday. You never know. Grip clover capping? I have already capped. I've capped my clovers for the month. I'm pretty sure I'll get back in time to clover cap for Sunday, though. Pretty sure. It's a Maple Story thing. I'm sorry. Yes, pray for a better Sunday for me. Misa's social butterfly era? Not really. I've definitely become more extroverted this year compared to previous years. But I'm nowhere close to a social butterfly. I'm a social caterpillar still at this point. So since it's the end of 2022, did you guys fulfill your resolutions for the year? First of all, did you even have a resolution for this year? And if you did you achieve it? You think streaming helped you with that? 100%. Yeah, I don't remember my resolution. I don't remember my resolution. Keep alive, check. we take those. I'm not big on New Year's resolutions. I'm not. Because why does it have to be New Year's for me to have a goal? I can just make one anytime. They were very stupid, and I learned my lesson on making them. Hi, Ringy! Welcome to the last stream of the year. Yeah, so I don't remember what my resolution was. And I don't even have one for 2023 yet. I don't. I like to think of myself as someone who's always striving for self-improvement anyway, so it's like, do I need a resolution? Like, I have a ton in the back of my head anyways. My resolution is to do my best to enjoy life every year, but it's been a nice surprise this year. That's good. Yeah, I don't even think I'll think of a resolution. I like the path I'm on. And I like the person I am now. Chat's 2023 resolution should be to get Misa a new PC. Maybe I should make that like a dono goal, so I can finally play Valorant again. Make goals that are positive but also realistic and not set yourself up to fail. Exactly. Some people, I think what they do is, some people, they try too hard with the resolutions. Like, they set a very unrealistic goal, and then when they don't meet it, they get so discouraged, and it's like counterproductive. Were you into watching other streams before you started streaming? Not really, actually. I've never watched a Just Chatting stream before. The only streamers I watched were Valorant streamers. The ones who just play their games and they don't interact with the audience. So those were the only streams I knew about. The only Just Chatting kind of streams I watched were Twice V Lives. So that's my only knowledge about streaming. My goal is to have less injuries next year. Please, take care of yourself. My resolution is vague, become a better person than last year. Yeah, I don't think I want a resolution. First of all, it's too much pressure to have to upkeep that resolution for an entire year. And two, I will probably forget it, just like I forgot my resolution last year. I don't know. It's too much pressure having that goal, just like that expectation dangling there. It's too much pressure. Someone else. Twice invented the Just Chatting section. Did they? Sometimes pressure can be good, but as somebody who already has a lot of pressure in life and who gives herself pressure too often, I don't think it's good. Imagine Twice on Twitch. I feel like it'll just be like on real life, honestly. What's the difference? Mina Minecraft streams. Jihyo playing League, probably being toxic. I would watch that. I've never played League. I don't know what it's about, but I would watch her. I would watch Jihyo play League any day, just to see her being toxic. Yeah, of course I would listen to Mina playing for 8 hours without saying a word, because I like just staring at her face. Got any questions for us before the year ends? I mean, that was my question. But I do have a second question. I'm pretty sure there is a Twice Minecraft server. Pretty sure there is one. I did have a question prepared for today. I did. And it's not the resolution question, it's something else. Mina Misa Minecraft collab? You know, I would not be playing the game. I'd just be fangirling over Mina. The song is so nostalgic. Even when it came out, when it came out, I told everyone this song is gonna be so nostalgic in a few years. Just walk around Minecraft protecting her. feel like this song is like the essence of Twice. This and the music video. Alright, so my question for you guys of the day. Question of the day. Sorry, this song is too good. Okay, question is, when things don't go your way, are you the type to just accept it, or are you the type to fight for what you want? Right? Depends on the situation. I got smited in another channel? Eh? Eh? Depends on whether or not the situation is changeable. There are times when you fight for it, but there are times when you just move along. If it's really out of your hands, I'll accept it. You can potentially change the situation if you put an effort into it, but you don't know for sure. You don't know for sure. The amount that can be changed depends on how much effort you put into it. It's contextual. If it's within my ability, I'll try. Just accept it and move on. I like to exhaust all options before I give up. I guess another way to ask the question is how easily do you give up? How soon do you give up on any kind of situation? Like, will you fight tooth and nail to change the situation and try everything you can before you give up? Or will you kind of just accept it and just move on right away? Tired of trying too much for things I can't change. Depends on how important and impactful the situation affects you and others. Depends on the situation, but I often accept. If it's worth fighting for, then I will do it. I usually just give up, but I have a hard time accepting stuff because I am stubborn. It's a cop-out answer, but it depends if it's worth fighting for. Let me try to think of an example. If it starts to affect others, I'll give up and accept it. This is actually one of my favorite quotes. One of life's happiest moments is when you finally find the courage to let go of what you can't change. This situation, it's not a situation where there's a clear black and white on whether you can change it or not. You have to first try. And you won't know until you try. If you give up on it, then maybe it's not that important to you. Okay, this is not a really great example, but let's say you found this coupon online that says you get a toy for free at Toys R Us. Okay, so you drive all the way to Toys R Us, you stand in line for an hour, and finally when you get to the counter, the register, they said, "Oh, this coupon is actually expired, so you have to pay for that toy." Would you just accept it? No. The lady's like... Okay, actually, that's a bad example. That's a bad example. Okay, because what if the coupon isn't actually expired? What if it isn't actually expired? No, the thing is, they say the coupon has expired, but you know the coupon has not expired. Yeah, this is a bad example, honestly. I would probably ask them to point out the expiration date on the coupon or help direct me to where she's getting that info. Okay, yeah, I think this is a better example. What if you... Okay, what if you show up to a Twice concert, right? And there was a window, like a period of time, a small window in which you could get like VIP benefits. And you missed the benefits window by 1 minute. Do you just accept it or do you actually like try to still get in? You're early to stream? You're late. You accept. Worth a shot. This is more polarized. I see there's some willing to fight and some who are just accept it. Okay, yeah, Ian, that's a better example too. Content organizers have it hard enough. I'd be sad, but I would expect it. Try to see if you can talk to the VIP person, but probably wouldn't push too hard if they're firm about it. Okay, here's Ian's example. The company you're working for says that they need to let you go because they found someone better. Would you fight for your position or just accept it? You're basically getting fired because the company's like, "Oh yeah, we found someone who can do your job better, so we're gonna let you go." Would you just accept it? Shitty company, I'll accept it. At that point, it might not be worth working for the company. Let's just say hypothetically, this is a great company. This is a great company. It's just like an evil witch came and like bewitched the manager and it's like, okay, we found someone better. We're gonna let you go. Okay. Let's just say if you fight for it, there's a chance you can keep the job, but you don't know for sure. I'll fight for it if it's a company I absolutely love. My view on the company would be negatively impacted. You know what? Maybe that is a little bit biased of a question too. Accept it. It is a competition out there. If they didn't value you already, why would they value now? Okay, let me try to think of another example. Everything's alright. Don't have nobody. Okay. Okay. Here, I have an example. Let's say you're playing this game, right? You're playing this game and you spent 20 hours on this one boss or this one quest. Anyway, you put 20 hours of your time doing just this one thing on this game, right? And you end up getting the reward that you were trying to strive for. But then you accidentally drop it. You just delete the item from your inventory. You drop the reward and it's gone permanently. It's gone. So what would you do in that case? Would you just accept it or would you try to like email customer support? Or let's say like you made a mistake. You made a mistake in the game and somehow you pressed something that deleted the item. It was a mistake. It was an honest mistake. And this item is so rare. It's it's the thing that everybody wants to get in this game. This is like a best in slot item. This is like the end goal item. I create a ticket for customer support, and the devs will get it back from me if I have proof. Hello from Bahrain? I would accept it, because, like, okay. Okay, let's say instead of 20 hours, you spent 200 days. You spent 200 days grinding for this one item. And once you got it, you accidentally lost it. Not 20 hours, 200 days. What about if you're in a dedicated relationship but your partner doesn't want to try anymore and is very intent on breaking up? Would you fight till the end or accept it? That's a no-brainer for me. I'd fight for it. Contact customer service. I would accept it by then. I don't have 200 days to earn the item again. So you're okay. So I don't know if all these questions point to the same thing, because I think all of my examples are all very stop Dahyun. I'm sorry, I love you, but we can't listen to this right now. Because I would probably do what Bread did. I would contact customer service, because I think they would understand if it was an honest mistake. Would you fight to be with someone who's already written in a relationship if you know you would be a better match for that person? No. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. I don't want to be a homewrecker. How do I know that I'm a better match for that person? That's just me and my own little delusion. No. No, Bread. Okay, but yes, back to Danny's example. Okay, so yes. Let's say you're in a dedicated relationship, but your partner doesn't want to try anymore. And they're intent on breaking up, and they bring it up with you. Would you fight for it, or would you just accept it and be like, okay, whatever you want, like whatever makes you happy? Would you fight for that? There is no customer support for that. There is Misa stream for that. Sure, most people would fight, but what if they're very intent on breaking up? We missed you on Twitter. You were the #1 source for Twice updates. I know. I missed Twitter too, but I missed the old Twitter, not the Twitter right now. I missed the Twitter from 2016 to 2019. It's not the same anymore. It's not the same. I cannot put that much effort into a platform that is that toxic. Too situational. Usually there are signs by the time that happens. I don't want to fight for someone who doesn't love me anymore, I think. I would probably fight for it regardless if it's good for me. Fought for it and still ended in a breakup. Nothing could change their mind. Okay. In my opinion, I would do everything I can. I would exhaust all my options first before giving up. Because if I don't, and I just accept and move on and give up, I'm gonna be stuck on imagining what if scenarios. Like, oh, what if I had said this instead? What if, like, we break up and then 2 months later I'm like, oh, but what if, oh, I should have said this. Like, what if I did this? Maybe he would have stayed. And that's my stance on everything in life, really. I don't want to give up before having tried everything. If it's important to me. If it doesn't really matter, then whatever. But like, if it's important to me, if I know that I'll think about it in the future and think, oh, I should have done this, I could have done this, should have, would have, could have. Then yes, like if it's that important to me, I would do everything I can. I would fight for it. I would fight for it. My thought process is the other person's going to give up on me before I give up on them. Another way to look at it is that you're respecting your partner's wishes. That's true, but I mean, it's very contextual, situational, right? Like, is this the first time to bring it up? Like, did it take you by surprise? Were there like no signs whatsoever? Can the problems be addressed and fixed? Because what if your partner's like, I want to break up with you because you snore too loudly at night and I can't sleep. There are ways to fix that. There are ways. There are things you can buy to like close your nose at night and make it so you don't snore. And if you had just accepted that from the very beginning, be like, oh, I want to break up. You're like, okay, honey. And then you break up. And then you find out later that, oh yeah, he actually didn't like me because I snored. Like, you could have changed that. You could have fixed that. That's a very bad example, but just, you know, that's an example. But yeah, it's definitely tricky because when it comes to another person, you're denying the other person's agency if you're too insistent. That's for sure. It's a very fine line. Yeah, you could have bought earplugs. These combos always come back to relationships. I think everything in life is applicable to relationships because they're the most complex things you could get into in life, honestly. Relationships are... I don't think there's anything more complicated than relationships. Even like neuroscience, like astrophysics. No, I think relationships are even more complicated. Breakup, that's garbage communication skills. True. True. There are things worth fighting for, but there are also things better off when you let it go. Yeah, so all of last year, and honestly the years before that, I struggled a lot with this concept of accepting things for what it is and letting things go. And, you know, it's hard, but I learned. I learned when to not push things, and I learned when to let go. Because all my life, right? All my life, I've never gotten anything I wanted. So I'm very used to fighting for what I want. When I want something, I go out and try my best to get it. I don't give up. But there comes a point, and conversely, there's areas of life where I don't fight hard enough for what I want. But this is what I'm learning along the way, right? I feel like when people start using minor reasons like loud snoring or something, it's an excuse to end a relationship they are already unhappy with. That's true if we're gonna get realistic here. Letting people go is hard, but if you can learn to do it, it helps so much. True. My biggest fear with letting people go, or letting anything go, is what if I regret it down the road? What if I miss what I had? So that is like my main roadblock to letting anything go, is what if I regret it? What if I miss it? If someone wanted to break up with you over things you can work on, then I don't see myself with them long term. Yeah, but first I would, you know, implore. I'd get to the bottom of it. Like, why do you want to break up? Like, tell me the truth. Because sometimes they'll break up with you over things that they think can't be fixed, but actually can be. All of these things I might feel differently in a few months because I'm heavily working on myself and a lot of things. I'm starting to practice going out and getting what I want. For example, I wanted the Spectrum Classic, so today it was in my shop and I got it. I'm doing good, right? No. No, it's different. Go away. This is not the right topic. Regret of the past and fear of the future are twin thieves that rob us of today. That one stuck with me for years. Yeah, but I'd like to think that I'm getting better at it. I would like to think I'm getting better at it. Okay, bye. Okay, there's a second part to this question too. There is a second part to this question. The first part was, when things don't go your way, are you the type to accept it or fight for what you want? And the second part of the question is, what kind of answer do you prefer in someone else? Like, if you asked someone else this question, like, what kind of people do you prefer? Would you prefer the type who would just accept things as they come? Or would you prefer the type of person who fights for what they want? If someone broke up with Misa because she does uwu ego for 30 seconds, then it won't make any sense. Yes, it won't make any sense. It won't make any sense. Then what did you like about me? If that's be enough to make you leave. I prefer someone to explore options and fight, but know when to quit. I mean, yeah, that's pretty ideal. That's pretty ideal. Want someone to fight? Regardless of what your own answer is, like, what would you prefer someone else to say for their answer? Let me think of another example. I have another analogy. I guess this is kind of similar to when you get the wrong meal ordered at a restaurant, or like when you order a meal and you get the wrong dish delivered to you. Like, would you raise a concern or would you just accept it? Someone who knows when to fight. It takes life experience and maturity to know when to do which. Someone about to eat my meal. How big is the order? It's like an average restaurant meal. It's not too expensive, but it's not cheap either. Did you want Gatorade to keep fighting for you? Did you regret giving him a chance? Okay, does anybody not know who Gatorade is? Does anybody in chat not know the Gatorade story? The Gatorade lore. Who? Okay, TLDR, Gatorade was someone who I met around the same time as Jamie. Gatorade and Jamie both were both potential options, but I was leaning towards Jamie more. And Gatorade, instead of giving up, Gatorade said they're gonna fight to win my heart. And they tried their best, but in the end, I chose Jamie. That's the Gatorade TLDR. But to answer your question, Homie Bear, I think what Gatorade did was perfect. Gatorade knew when to fight, and Gatorade knew when to give up. The fact that Gatorade said, "I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna fight for you," at like that very first time I had a conversation with him, saying, "Oh, I met Jamie," because that was still early on in my friendship with Jamie and my friendship with Gatorade, and Gatorade chose not to give up, and I respected that. I thought that was actually pretty attractive. In the end, of course, it didn't work out, but I'm sure he walked away from the situation without any regrets. And, you know, my memory of him, you know, he's more memorable because he did that. Prefer someone who has the capability to think before making a decision, where they have to think carefully before fighting for it or accepting it. Someone who knows when to fight and when to give up. I agree. Ringy, you have missed out on many seasons of Misa lore. If you're in So-E's situation, will you fight your way, Misa? Okay, So-E is a character on Singles Inferno. There's basically an unrequited crush kind of situation going on with So-E. In that case, like, she confessed and the guy rejected her. So if I was in that position, like, if the guy's reasonings make sense, then I will accept it and move on. But if the dude's reasonings don't make any sense, it's contextual. It's contextual, guys. But I think So-E should give up in that situation. I think the dude is way too attached to the other girl. One day someone's gonna write the Misa wiki with all the lore. and then publish it. I'm just wondering why Jamie gets normal name and the other guy gets named for a sports drink. Listen, I was trying to go for gender neutral names here, okay? And I could not think of a gender neutral name other than Gatorade and Jamie. Don't you think those shows are kind of fake, like that guy in Love is Blind? I'm sure they're scripted to an extent, but still, you know, we gotta suspend our belief to enjoy the show. Yeah, so I think when it comes to crushes and unrequited love, there's definitely a point where you should know when to give up. But I think what you guys said earlier, it's about the attractive point, the 매력, the charm, is the other person knowing how to make the decision. Or even taking the time and effort to make a decision before just giving up or just being stubborn and fighting for it. I think if someone's given it thought, should you? I mean, you already know. But yeah. I think definitely there are some people in my life who try a little bit too hard to get what they want. And like to an unrealistic point. Like they're just fighting for it because they're stubborn and they refuse to quit. And then on the opposite side of the spectrum, there are people I know who give up way too easily. Like even if they ordered like a $200 meal at a restaurant, right? And then they got the wrong dish delivered to them. They would just take it. They would just accept the situation. No. Like, what the hell? Like, fight for the right order. Like, don't be such a defeatist. You know? So it has to be a good balance. Your decision has to make sense. Whether you fight for it or you give up, right? I agree, Misa. I think what I don't like is people giving up because they are too afraid to fight and people who fight because they are entitled to things. Exactly. Giving up because you're too afraid to fight, and conversely, when you fight too hard because you feel entitled. Those are two ends of the spectrum that I find unattractive. What if it was a better dish? Okay, then you take it. But if it was like a shitty dish and you hate it, definitely send it back. Send that back. Okay, you paid $200 for this. Okay, you know what? Even if it was like just a $20 dish, even if it was like a $5 dish, and they gave me the wrong one, and I didn't like how it tasted, no, I would not eat that shit. Okay, if the taste was okay and it was like a $5 dish, I'll just take it. It's okay. I'll take it. It's fine. But you know, like if I took the effort to come all the way out there to that restaurant and I paid a lot of money for it, and they got my dish wrong and it tasted bad, yeah, at that point, yeah, I'd send it back to the kitchen. I'm more scared of the idea of what would happen if I didn't fight than if I did fight and it didn't work out. I've read somewhere that it's better to take action and regret rather than not take action and regret the fact you didn't take action. Which I think is true, honestly. Like, just the fact that I tried and fought for what I wanted, even if it doesn't work out, at least I fought for it. At least I tried my best. I can walk away feeling like, okay, there was no other alternative to the results. Like, I did my best and it didn't work out, so there it is. Just have to accept it. But if I walk away having just given up without trying, I would spend my whole life thinking, what if I'd done better? You know, what if I did something differently? What if I tried? You know? So I would say always try. Contextually, depend on the context and situation, but yes, my motto is always try. Always try. For example, I do low-key regret not confessing to Alex ever. Like, I think about that from time to time. I think about how things could be different now if I did confess. But I never confessed because I was scared. I was so scared. And now I have all these ghosts in my head of past potential relationships that could have happened. Like, I think back sometimes, think about my college and high school years, thinking, Oh, like I should have tried. I should have tried. But in the cases where I did try and it didn't end up working out, in the cases where I tried my best and it still was a disaster, I don't blame myself for those situations. I tried my best. And so I find it easier to accept the situation when I have tried my best. I can go back in line at McDonald's to get my order wrong. Oh yeah, I would too. I feel like rarely will fighting for something cause a worse result. It's like they say, you miss every shot you don't take, right? Don't take too many shots, but you know, try to take some. The same as saying, better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Is it? Knowing you did all you can is worth it. Yeah. What if the action will be a life-changing action and it might turn out what you didn't expect? Will it be worth it? I mean, guys, these are hard questions, and this is why life is hard, right? It's like, if I do this, will my life be better or worse because of it? Isn't that the whole point of life? It's just a series of decisions you make every day, and not knowing how it's going to impact your life in the end. Isn't that what life is about? Yeah, you won't know. You won't know, MC Real. You won't know if it'll turn out in a completely unexpected way. You have no idea. You have no idea, and that's why life is hard. Reminder to confess to your crush. I mean, confess to them if it's a crush you're really serious about. If it's just a whatever crush, I think it's whatever. But if it's someone who you spent a lot of time thinking about, maybe you should confess. Unless you're the type to not really regret these kind of decisions later down the road. Like, if you're the type who, like, has lots of crushes over time and you don't really regret not confessing, then, you know what, it's fine. Every person's different. But for me, like, when I fall pretty hard. So, for me, if I don't confess, I will end up thinking about what ifs forever. Your stories were one of the reasons I said yes to my girlfriend when she asked me out. I was going to say no, even though I liked her too. I didn't want to weigh her down with my baggage, and it would be long distance too. I'm glad I gave it a chance, so I didn't think about the what ifs. I'm glad. I made an impact, guys. I'm a real influencer now. Well, I'm glad you made that decision, Tommy Bear, and I hope that you're happy for it. Yo, this song? What do you mean random ass ditto after twice? This song's a bop. This song's a bop, okay? I don't care if it's not twice. This song's a bop, okay? This is a bop. And it gives me basics vibes. Okay. The dance they released today for the song is so good. They released the dance? Can you recognize the new Jeans members now? I can. Hein, Herin, Hani, Minji, Danielle. Minji's the one with a slightly longer forehead. Hani's the one with... She's a slightly rounder face. Anyways, I have my way of telling them apart. Misa can do the dance for sure. Can I? This is not the kind of song I would dance to, though. What kind of songs do you dance to? Boy group songs. Yeah. I dance to boy group songs because I think the moves hit harder and they're easier to do. It's more of a workout too. Girl group songs tend to have a lot of... It's just a different type of choreo. And I prefer like boy group choreo, honestly. They're more fun to dance. I want to see Misa try Hani's neck move. Okay. Oh, I searched twice by accident. Okay, Ditto dance. Alright, this is the performance video for Ditto. And we're gonna see if I can dance this. Hain, that's Hain. Hani. Herin. And then Minji and Daniel on the left. I got it. Somebody. This gives me G-Friend vibes. I think so far I like Herin and Danielle. Mostly because they're the most recognizable ones for me. No, I cannot tell whose voice it is. I will not be striving to get to that point. I don't need to tell their voices apart. I don't have to get to that point. Yay, Ringy's done with 2022 work. Smitter. Yeah, for me, like this kind of choreo is not fun to dance to. For me, it's nice to watch it, but for me, I like a good workout. I like a good workout choreo. This is not strenuous enough. Injury free all day, we take it. Like you've seen the BTS Danger choreo. That's the kind of choreo that I like. Honestly. Makes me want to pull some muscles. I do. Oh, what is this? You do the Run BTS challenge. I don't even know what it looks like. Run BTS challenge. Yeah, I've never bothered to look at what this challenge really was. I would look so silly doing this. Trust. I would look so silly doing this. It would look so awkward. I already know. I already know. Like, look at that. I'm gonna look like an idiot doing that. That's called content, Misa. That's not the run challenge. What? That wasn't even it. How many subs for you to do it? 200. They look good doing it. I'm not going to look good. I'm not going to look good doing it at all. Just put a bucket hat on. They actually look good doing it. Can you imagine? Like, I can already imagine like how awkward it's gonna look. Oh my god. Let Small Meanery try? Instead of gifting 200, donate 1,000 for the PC. Okay, yes, I will do it if somebody can sponsor me a new PC to replace this janky one. Like, look, this could so easily go wrong. Like, look at the body lines here. Like, it is so easy to look terrible doing this. They make it look good. No one wants to try me, so fight for it. Okay, some things are not worth fighting for. I'm sure he does it great. I can already tell that he's gonna be good. Okay, so surprisingly, I preferred the Seraphim's version. This looks a little bit silly. It's just the dance moves themselves. It's hard to make that look good. Yeah, maybe when you're too tall and your limbs are too long, it might look a little silly. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. In Hypen? I think girls look better doing this than the guys. Okay, wait, let me go back to Le Seraphim because I like their version the best, honestly. Yeah, I like this version. BTS also did it well. Like, they look hella cool doing. Is it because they're all dancing in sync together? Or are they just that good? Okay, so somebody has to do it with me, right? Yeah, somebody's gotta do it with me. Alright, who's from New York and wants to do this dance with me? Get T? T will not. Get Brian? Get Brian? Yeah, I think Brian would do it with me. Will he be good at it? You know what? It's okay. Doesn't matter if he's good at it. Okay? If he's not, it'll make me look good. Eric and Brian. So just me and my backup dancer friends. Fly out Brad, he loves to dance. Yeah? Yeah? I know my female friends are not going to want to do this with me, so it's only going to be me and my guy friends. Jin? Oh, hell yeah. Jin would do it with me. Jin would do it with me, but she's not from New York. How's the TCT challenge going? Well, I don't know if they ever hit 1 million sales, you know? I never really saw that achievement, so I didn't really practice it. I want to challenge you to dance after like when the fireworks pop off. Huh? I don't even know how after like looks like. But see, they look so good. They look so good dancing this. Oh, neck isolation? No. My neck has no flexibility. Like, it only moves in like 2 directions, okay? No, I can't do anything with my neck. But you know what? The more I watch this, the more it looks doable, not gonna lie. I admit I'm only looking at one person here. I'm looking at her. That's Chaewon, right? Yeah, I'm only looking at Chaewon. And I gotta wear baggy clothes for this, right? Yeah, the baggy clothes definitely add some flair. Yeah, you know what? They did pretty good. They did pretty good. Twice never did this challenge, right? If anything, I'll get my mods from New York to do it with me. Twice doesn't do that much challenge anymore. Oh yeah, Momo would have killed it. Not from the same end. Sag. Let me show you guys a choreo that I had once learned. Highlight. What's it called? Highlight K-pop group. I forgot the song. It was a song by this group, Highlight, who used to be called Beast. I learned this choreo by them. Not Fiction, no. It was a song released after they became Highlight. No, it was not a Beast song, it's a Highlight song. Good luck. Oh, never mind. It was when they were Beast. Never mind. Yeah, so I spent months and months just teaching myself this dance in the basement. Because I thought the choreo for the chorus was so cool. I thought this was so cool. I thought this dance move was so cool. Do you? I thought that move was so cool. Okay, but to be honest, I learned the choreo not from them, but from someone who covered the choreo. Okay, because I like their version better. I also used to watch 1 Million Dance Studio a lot, and This is gonna be a risk for me to play on stream, but I'm just gonna show you anyways. Yeah, I tried to learn a choreo for this too. I love them. I love 1 Million Studio. Now look at this choreo. It's so sick. I wish I could dance like this. So smooth, right? Damn. Guys, like I tried learning this. I tried learning this myself, but it was insanely hard. It was insanely hard. Basically what I did was I would download the video and then I would mirror it in my video editing program, right? Because it has to be mirrored. And then I would just literally watch it frame by frame. And I would just like repeat like each segment over and over and over again, like hundreds of times. And that's what I would do. I didn't even have a mirror. I did not have a mirror to dance in front of. So I didn't. That was the problem. See, that was a major problem. Because I thought I knew the dance moves, but then when I actually saw myself dancing it, I was like, oh shit, this is not how I'm supposed to look at all. So, word of advice, guys, if you're gonna be learning a dance choreo, make sure you have a mirror where you can see yourself and you can see what you're doing. Okay, it's gonna help a lot. But yeah, I love this. And I wish I could dance like this. I think people who can dance, they just exude like this attractive charisma and confidence, right? One, they love what they're doing. You can see it on their face. You can see it in their body language. Two, that control, the amount of control you need to be that smooth and clean, that's hot, okay? That's hot. Three, no, that was it. That was it. Those 2 points make it so that people who dance really well just come off as so confident and just so skilled. And it just mesmerizes me. Like in front of people who can dance well, I go weak in the knees. I melt. And I get so intimidated and so nervous. Sharp, clean, but also smooth execution. Like they're so confident in the dance moves that you can just see it in their face that they're not even like thinking about it. They're just enjoying what they're doing, and that's hot. Seeing people enjoy what they're doing and having passion what they're doing, very attractive. Very, very attractive. So yes, if you can dance, I want to see it. I want to see it, okay? I would judge you. And yeah, so this guy, I think this is Lee Junho. He's the one who came up with the choreography, and the rest of the video is just other people who learned his choreo, and they're just doing the same dance. But yeah, I remember when I first saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, I want to look like that, you know? I want to give off those vibes. And you know what? I ended up learning it, but I don't remember how to dance it now. I'll show you another song that I learned the choreo to. Girls' Generation. Is it this? Which one is it? I can't even tell if these are the same video or different videos. Wasn't that so good? I know you see me do the jiggle jiggle dance cover. You see me do that. Oh, Miss Puffs, Misayan. I've done this. You see me dance here. Iconic. Yeah. Okay, it's cringe to watch myself. It's cringe to watch myself. Okay, well just imagine that doing the circus dance. Okay, doing the circus dance. And yes, I still have to work on the dance break for like a while. Was reminded that Misa has legs. No, that was CGI. That was CGI, guys. Had you fooled, huh? But yes, I need to get back to learning this. Seeing Misa stand is crazy. Yeah, I've been following this girl tutorial. She breaks it down pretty well. Yes, I remember now. I was in the middle of learning this when I broke my toe and it turned black. But yes, I will get back to it. Speaking of TikTok, can you try the anime or manga AI filter? I've seen the trend going around, but like, is there a point to it? Like, do I just animeify myself? Or is there something like I'm supposed to be going for? They were so powerful in this debut. This was so powerful. Like 2015, seeing all these visuals in one group, like my mind was blown. Okay, I'm just saying in 2015, no girl group had the cumulative visual power that Twice brought with their debut. Okay? When I saw this, I was brought into a whole new world, okay? I was enlightened. This was so powerful at the time. Okay, I'm sorry, but I think Twice visually, cumulatively, have more visuals than SNSD. And I think it's partly to do with the fact that, you know, makeup back then wasn't as great as it is now, among other things, okay? Yes, cumulative visual power. Like, honestly, I won't lie, Twice's shocking visuals were a factor in getting me interested in them, okay? Because at this time, in 2015 in K-pop, maybe it's just my biased opinion, but no other group ever came close to Twice in the visual department. Okay, I had never seen a group so comprehensive in their visuals. It's not even about each member looking pretty. It's about the visual chemistry and how the 9 of them, yes, they look pretty individually, but come together, it's like perfect synergy. Okay? Because some groups, right, yes, every member will be pretty, but when you bring them all together, it can be like either too overwhelming or the visuals don't exactly match together. But no, with Twice, no. Most comprehensive, cumulative visual power of any girl group I had ever like seen in the last 7 years. So I just want to say that. Okay, I just want to say that. But yeah, basically like all the 2022 rookies, but back then. They don't look or seem like 9 clones. They all seem exactly. Yes. First of all, they're all very pretty individually, obviously. But also they're very unique, and it was very, very easy to learn all of their names one by one. I learned their names so fast, faster than I had learned names for any girl group, because they all looked so unique individually. They all had their individual charms, okay? And then when you bring all that individual charms, those separate individual charms together into one group, that is a powerful effect. It feels like the Avengers are being assembled. Even though it was my first time meeting these girls, when I saw them appear one by one in the beginning here, right? They're appearing one by one here, sort of one by one here, and then they slowly start come together, right? It was like watching the freaking Avengers. It was like watching the Avengers come together. Like 1 minute after discovering these girls' existence, I already felt their power. Okay. Damn, this girl really loves Twice. Obviously, okay? And I like to see this passion from anyone who loves anything, okay? Listen, if you love anything in this world, I want to see this level of passion come from your soul, okay? And if it's not there, I'll be like, why the fuck do you love that thing then? Like, tell me, okay? Yes, when I like something, I get passionate about it, okay? Okay, because that's how you can really enjoy the thing that you love. Because if you get immersed in passion. Okay, anyways, I'm just saying, like, Ua was a very, very, very powerful music video. A very powerful debut, okay? Because it's not easy to get me into a new K-pop group. And so for Twice to have ensnared me in the first minute and make me think they were the Avengers, it's very powerful, okay? And they deserve everything that they have achieved to this day. And you know what? It was there from the start. You could tell from the start that this group had so much potential. Anyways, I opened this video because I wanted to talk about the like Ua dance break, but ramble aside. If JYP added Somi as well, would they be even more OP? I don't know if I don't know if Somi would have matched with everyone else. Which Avengers is each Twice member? Oh my god, that's too hard. You know, yeah, Twice has organic growth and they deserve it. Okay, they deserve it. Look at like the untapped potential that you can just smell from this music video, okay? It's like the aura, the energy is so strong, like the untapped potential of this group. Okay, I knew it too. I was like, this group was definitely the next Nations girl group. I knew it. It smells like legend, okay? Also, I just want to say, I was really curious about who Jui was, because I kept seeing her name everywhere on the internet, and I was just so curious. Firstly, because her name was so unique, and I didn't know how to pronounce it. I thought it was Zuyu? And then two, I was really curious because everyone kept hyping up her visual, so I came and tried to watch, tried to look for her in the Twice music video, and oh my god. Okay, distinctly, very distinctly, this moment, right? And this moment. This moment. The visual shock I received. It was unlike anything I had ever felt in life. Okay? Very, very few women can shock me to the level that Jui shocked me. Okay? So it was indeed a visual shock. I thought she looked so unique. I had never seen anyone who looked like her before I saw her face. And actually still now, I've never seen anyone who looks like Jui. The shock has faded over time, but I remember distinctly just being shocked to the core when I saw how pretty she was. Okay, to be honest, I did not know Mina existed. I watched this entire music video and I did not see Mina. I did not know Mina existed. I didn't know who Mina was, and the few times she showed up was honestly not very impactful. Like, she showed up for the first time, what, here, right? Like, she just came in and Jihyo's the focus still. So I'm looking at Jihyo, I'm not looking at Mina, right? And yeah, she came up to the camera here, but... Okay, but I thought her stare was a little bit creepy. Like, the way she opened up her eyes really big here. And it didn't leave an impression. It didn't make an impact on me. Okay? And then of course right away Jui comes, so I already forgot Mina existed. I already forgot about this girl. Like, who cares? This is the visual shock. This is the visual shock. Okay? So everything I had seen up until this point, I had forgotten. Okay? The visual shock just brainwashed me and I couldn't remember anything. Okay? And when does Mina show up next? She shows up No, I'm being realistic. At this point in time, I did not know who Mina was. I didn't care about her. And you know what? Rather than her face, I was just more intrigued by her pose here. Okay? Yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting. And then once again, Jui visual shocked me into like a state of like I'm paralyzed. All I can think about is Jui's face now. Yes, I did see Sana trying to imitate all those stretches, and not gonna lie, I thought that was kind of cheesy. I thought it was kind of cheesy for them to do that. I thought it was cute. The attempt was cute, but also a little bit cheesy. I thought Nayeon and Jungyeon and Momo really stood out, and Jui really stood out to me from this music video. Sana, Jihyo, Chaeyoung, and Dahyun and Mina didn't really stand out all that much to me. And in fact, I thought Chaeyoung looked a little bit scary. Because this is the first time I saw her, and she has like super thick, like almost gothic makeup, and like purple lips. So I was a little bit scared, not gonna lie. I thought she was like that edgy, intimidating member. Like this is my first introduction to Chaeyoung. Okay? And I remember just being so distracted by how scary Chaeyoung looked that I did not even like pay attention to Dahyun. I'm looking at Chaeyoung the whole time. I'm not looking at Dahyun. So yes, Chaeyoung really scared me. Yeah, at no point in time did I even acknowledge Mina's existence. Your thought process is so funny to listen to. I'm glad. Okay, at this point, right, I had never seen any clips of the dance break. So I did not expect what was about to come. Yeah, okay, at this point, my mind broke. Like, holy shit. I had never seen anything like this in a K-pop music video prior to this music video. My mind broke at this part. Like, if I wasn't already sold by the Avengers and Jui's face in the 2 minutes prior, this really sealed the deal. This dance break, I cannot emphasize how iconic, impactful, and powerful this dance break sequence was, okay? And this really made me like Momo a lot. She already stood out with her blonde hair, but this, oh my god, I thought this was so badass for a K-pop girl group to do. I thought this was like executed perfectly well. Like, this felt revolutionary. This felt revolutionary, guys. Like, maybe this is the norm now for K-pop girl groups, but at the time, like, this was revolutionary. Okay? Okay? The amount of impact, like, Twice literally paves the way. They paved the way, okay? Oh my god. Anyways, I just vividly remember everything I felt when I saw this for the first time. Because that's how impactful it was, okay? They say that whenever you feel an emotion for the very first time, you will remember it vividly, right? And so I felt a lot of emotions for the very first time when I saw this music video. So I'm able to recall a lot of that. What were girl groups doing around this time before Twice debuted? I don't remember, but they were not doing anything like this. This was a whole new concept. This was like Girl Crush done right, in my opinion. A pop-up came out and said, Misa will remember that. Yo, I have a breakdown of Cheer Up too. I have a breakdown of Cheer Up and TT. I vividly remember like my reaction to every single music video. So yes, I will grace you all with my reactions next stream, because I don't think we have the time for that this stream. Like, look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! I had never seen any K-pop idol do that before in my life prior to this music video. She's crazy for this. Yeah, this is. I was like, finally, a girl group who does Girl Crush correct. Finally, a girl group who has it all: the charms, the visuals, the Girl Crush concept, the song, like everything, like the synergy, the visual chemistry. Oh my god, I was like, I found it. This is the perfect group. They're gonna go so far. They're gonna win it all. They're gonna win all the day songs. They're gonna be the nation's girl group. They're gonna be the biggest girl group in the whole world. And you know what? I was right. I was right. Okay, I was right. I'm just saying. My intuition. I was right. Yeah, anyway, this was iconic. Absolutely iconic. No, I cannot tell you the lotto numbers. Okay? I cannot. That's sensitive information. Like, look, I thought Jonghyun was so cool here. Like, she made such a huge impact on me because I had never seen anyone look that pretty with this hairstyle. I've seen like female idols try this short hairstyle, but Jonghyun was the first idol who I thought, oh my god, like she looks so drop dead gorgeous with it. I was so impressed. I was most curious about Jonghyun, Nayeon, and Momo in the beginning. Nayeon because she looked very similar to Taeyeon. Momo because she looked similar to Jessica. And she had the blonde hair and she was such a great dancer. Jonghyun because I thought she was the prettiest idol I've ever seen. And yes, Misa had a strong feeling about Twice. Yes, it takes this kind of passion to do translations for them and slay for JYP for 6 years. Okay? I'm telling you guys, it is my genuine love for Twice that drove me to stay on Twitter and embrace the harassment for 6 years. It is not because of anything else. And zombies. What an iconic concept. I had never seen any K-pop idol do a zombie concept for the debut MV. They might, like, other idols might have done it, but I never noticed it till now. This was the first time. Revolutionary. And yeah, the teasers were insane. You could tell they were making a real effort with this girl group. They were trying to stand apart from everyone else. And I respect that. I respect effort. If there's anything I respect, it's effort. That's why I respect New Jeans too. I can tell there's effort behind their production and the lore and the music videos and everything. I can tell there's effort and I like that. This was cheesy. A lot of this was so cheesy. Okay, now I'll show you the first time that I realized Mina exists. This was the first time I realized Mina existed. Even now, I did not see Mina. Even now, she did not exist to me, because I'm looking at Sana. I'm looking at Sana and Jui. And as of now, I'm still basically a Momo stan. I'm looking at Jihyo now. I'm not looking at. Huh? IU and Lee Jong Suk reported dating? What the? Okay, hold on. Okay, it was at this moment that I realized she exists. At this moment, I realized Mina exists. And I thought she was so gorgeous. Alright, breaking news. IU and Lee Jong Suk are apparently dating. Let me find the news on Twitter. How did you feel? I fell in love. Oh, let me log in to my account. Who is IU? What? You're not serious. Live news coverage. Let's see. Where is the news? IU dating. I who? Ah. Oh my. You guys know who these are, right? This is Lee Jong-suk. He's a very famous actor in Korea. Lee Jong-suk and IU. Lee Jong-suk. You know what? Kind of cute. Kind of cute. This is him. Has he ever started in a show with IU before? He was in While You Were Sleeping. Yes. Earlier we were just talking about guys that deserve IU, and now this pops up. He's not bad looking. You know what? He's like a top actor in Korea. I mean, it could have been worse. He's like, that's a bad photo of him. This is a bad photo of him. We don't talk about Eunhyuk. We don't talk about Eunhyuk. What? But yeah, it's not even January 1st yet. They didn't even wait till January 1st. You know what? I support, I think. Do not read the comments. I support, you know. I would have liked if this guy starred in Hotel Del Luna with IU. This is why we don't go for Stan Tweet anymore with those replies. I think they match. I think they're a pretty good match. But how old is he? Lee Jong-suk age. How old is he? Okay, he's 4 years older than IU. Not bad, not bad. IU's what, like 29, 30? 29? He's 33. They kind of have similar facial features. I can see that. Yeah, yeah, they had that innocent look. Red flag? I don't know anything about horoscopes. Besides my own. I honestly thought he would get with Park Shin-hye or Han Hyo-ju. Isn't Park Shin-hye married? Anyways, so yes, IU and Lee Jong-suk are dating. Congratulations. Chart masters to dispatch masters. Yeah, isn't this a Korean chart Twitter? They're really branching out. Comments are always either funny or god awful. Yeah, it's a nice mix of both. But anyways, who's last year's couple? Dispatch Jan 1 couple 2022. Who was it? Oh, it was right. It was Hyunbin and Son Ye-jin. Right? No? Crash Landing couple? No? Oh, Hyomin and a professional soccer player? Boring. Wanna watch IU building her Lego later? Isn't that like an hour-long video? I'll never forget Momo and Heechul. That day was so depressing. It was. I remember the news came out while I was in the middle of watching a movie. I was watching Little Women. I was watching this movie. Okay, and I missed the last 10 minutes because that's when the news came out and I had to translate it and report it. So I remember like coming out of the theater and just like shaking because the day prior I was like, guys, don't fall for it. Like, this is fake news. It's just a rumor. You know, they did the same thing last year. You know, it's fake. Don't believe it. And of course, next day, they're confirmed to be in a relationship. Okay, well, I just clowned myself. Thanks. Thanks for that. And I missed the last 10 minutes of Little Women. It's fine though. 2019, I was still really passionate about updating. Sometimes we gotta make mistakes before we find the right one. I still don't understand how the two of them were together. I don't really see much chemistry, but hey, you do you, Momo. Sad they were dating or broke up. It wasn't really, I was sad because, well, no, I was not sad. I was sad because I missed the last 10 minutes of my movie, and also I clowned myself by saying it's fake news the day before. Like, who she wants to date is her own choice. The timing was just really unfortunate. The timing was unfortunate. But yes, anyways. Yeah, I just fell in love with Mina. Oh my god. I looked at nobody else after this point. After this point, my eyes were all on Mina. Okay? It's a love story of its own, in a sense, right? Like, I didn't know that Mina existed, and, you know, I'd pay no attention to her. Then all of a sudden, she stole my heart. And now I give everything to her. No, I wouldn't say it's love at first sight. Well, is it love at first sight if I didn't actually notice her the first few times I saw her? Mina during her happy performance during 16 would have gotten my attention if I followed them back then. Drunk in love, you mean? Mosayeon became Misayeon. Well, listen guys. Nayeon and Sana became my top 3 because of Mina. So if my bias was Momo, it might not have been Sana and Nayeon. My sisters didn't let me watch the Drunken Love performance, so it was the happy one. I remember. The happy one. With how withdrawn Momo is around non-Twice JYP members, I suspect that having someone willing to pursue her was enough to get Momo to be interested. I don't know. Is she really that withdrawn? I don't know about that. Like, we really know nothing about their private lives, so, and I have no speculations to make on her relationship with Heechul. But anyways, they're broken up. It's in the past, so it is what it is. Do you recall this Twice video where Nayeon and Jonghyun was recording them behind the scenes at a award show? Amina said, "Don't record me. I have 30 minutes camera free time." I don't remember that at all. I don't think I've ever seen that clip before. You're gonna have to find it for me and then show it to me. You guys notice how small Minori like gradually just like melts into the donut? She just like slowly like loses energy. Like over the course of the stream, I swear she was standing upright, and then over time she's like falling down. She knows it's bedtime. Yes, last few minutes of the last stream in 2022. She's sleepy. It's past her bedtime. Before you leave, can you show us your Blackpink Maple Story stuff real quick? So I haven't actually charged it. I haven't charged the NX because I've been really busy. And I'm also waiting for my friends to come on before I buy it. But I'll show you next time after I bought it and mixed and matched the outfits to my desire. I will be back next year. I don't know how other streamers can do like 12-hour, 24-hour long streams. I think that takes skill. And also maybe because I approach stream much like a V Live. Maybe they approach it with a different mentality. But because I think of it as like a very interactive, almost intimate kind of stream, like a V Live sometimes, it takes a lot for me to keep streaming. Woo? No, thank you guys for a great year of streams. Thank you for coming into my life and being a part of it. I'm gonna be so busy with dinner parties this weekend. But hopefully I have some downtime. Because sometimes I do have a lot of downtime where I can actually come on Discord and reply to your messages. 2022 trophy goes to you. But is it worth it if I didn't make it to TC Candler's top 100 faces of the year? It'll be a whole year until we see each other again. Unfortunately. Dun, dun. Your streaming community has been one of the highlights of my year. Oh, woo. Dun.
Wow, expensive.
Misa, thanks for a wonderful end to 2022. Glad I managed to find this wonderful community to share with what I love to do on my end as well as being able to meet you. Hoping to a wonderful 2023 for you and everyone here. Smiling face with hearts, smiling face with hearts.
Smiling face with hearts. Thank you for the tip, Jonathan. Misa. Love how it just starts with that. Smiling face with hearts. Thank you to everyone who donated the stream and who gifted subs. You're sustaining my livelihood. But yes, let's end 2022 thinking of it as a good year. If you had a good year. If not, fuck it. 2023 will be amazing. But I will end this year, you know, wrapping it up in a nice bow and putting on the shelf. And when I look back on it later, I will think of it as a happy year, one of the happiest years. And yes, thank you to the mods too. We finally fixed the TTS function. Smiling face with hearts. Even if some of us had a bad year in 2022, remember that you made it better one way or another because of your stream. You know, and I'm glad I was able to influence someone's life in a better way. Yes, this song means I'm about to end. This is the last song. The last song of the last stream of 2022. And hey, I didn't crash anymore. After those cursed few streams, I stopped crashing. I love it. Thank you for everything you've done for all of us this year, especially me. You've been such a beacon of happiness and hope and healing that 2023 will be better for all of us because of it. That is hopeful. That is hopeful. I hope so. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Promise. Is Maple Story closed? I don't know. I haven't opened it in like 6 hours. 수고 많이 했어요. 이제 편히 쉬어요. It seems like just the other day, Misa was reading the lyrics to the song during one of her first streams, and now this song is our ending song. Ooh. Good night. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve. Okay? Even if you didn't like this year, I hope you end it well. I hope you end it in a fun, happy way. And I hope we go into 2023 with positivity and hope. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, Happy New Year's Eve. Good night, everyone. Have a good weekend. Have a good New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Thanks for being a part of my 2022.